Start moving in a brighter financial direction today. BB&T.
Member FDIC.
Carolina sports medicine and orthopedic specialists treat a variety of conditions and injuries using both surgical and non-surgical methods. Sports medicine addresses the prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and rehab after sustaining an injury. Orthopedic offers therapies for joints and muscles injured due to falls, arthritis, aging, and general wear and tear. The Carolina Sports Medicine and Orthopedic staff includes 3 board-certified orthopedic surgeons and 2 physician's assistants. The Wilmington location is open Monday through Friday. The Whiteville office is open Monday and Thursday, 8:30 until 5, and Friday, 8:30 until 4. For more information, visit carolinasportsmed.com. Since 1935, Columbus Regional Healthcare System has provided healthcare services to the residents of Columbus and surrounding counties. Today, Columbus Regional boasts an impressive and highly trained medical staff and other healthcare professionals who represent a range of specialties and are dedicated to the well-being of every patient in their care. Columbus Regional Healthcare System is a not-for-profit organization accredited by the Joint Commission of Accreditation of Healthcare Organizations. To learn more, visit their website at crhealthcare.org. Columbus Regional, helping you get back to you.
Mitchell and Judy Bowen have moved the country nursery beside Highway 130 on the left just past Lowe's of Whiteville.
So that's where they went.
The country nursery still carries a large assortment of lawn and garden plants and products. The gift shop has a variety of bows, wreaths, and signs for seasonal decorating. And they always carry a selection of current style t-shirts and jewelry.
Remember, the country nursery is now located beside Highway 130, just past the Whiteville Lowe's store. Open Monday through Friday, 8 until 5:30, Saturday, 8 until 4. For more information, call 640-6660 or at the Country Nursery Facebook page.
E.W. Fumble and Son Feed, Seed, and Garden Center located at 205 Railroad Street in Tabor City has been serving customers since 1931. They carry a large selection of seed and locally grown plants for the garden and stock a variety of pet, feed, and outdoor supplies. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 1. The phone number is 653-2959. Jake Fumble is his family's 4th generation to serve the greater Tabor City area. Jake and his father, Leon, are proud to support CCCA athletic broadcasts.
First Bank provides financial products for both individuals and businesses. This includes checking and savings accounts, debit and credit cards, personal and business loans. First Bank also offers digital banking for your smartphone, tablet, and personal computer. First Bank has been in business since 1935, open Monday through Thursday, 9 until 5, Friday, 9 until 6. Tabor City Branch Manager Jessica Davis and her staff at 102 East 5th Street are glad to help bring you this evening's broadcast.
The second annual NC Honey Festival will be held in downtown Whiteville on Saturday, September 8th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. A 5K walk-run will be held earlier, beginning at 7 a.m. All events take place from the NC Museum of Science to the Vineland Depot. More than 1,000 people attended last year's inaugural festival, and even more are expected this year. The purpose of the festival is to highlight the importance of the honeybee and other pollinators on our overall quality of life. A wide variety of food, fun activities, and vendors will be on hand. For more information, visit nchoneyfestival.com, that is nchoneyfestival.com, or check us out on Facebook at NC Honey Festival.
Overby School Services is your home for Jostens products. Local Jostens representative Charles Overby offers an assortment of jewelry and regalia to commemorate your high school achievements and memories. Overby School Services partners with your school to provide graduation items like caps, gowns, and announcements. Charles Overby will be visiting your school soon. To learn more about Jostens products, they may be found online at jostens.com.
Tonight's game on WZCO is sponsored by Parks Thomas and the staff of Riegelwood Mutual Drug. Riegelwood Mutual Drug has been filling prescriptions, advising, and serving customers since 1989. Located just off Highway 7476 at the Columbus-Brunswick line.
The Tabor City Medicine Mart at 220 South Main Street and Kuntz Medicine Mart on 7th Avenue in Chadron are locally owned community pharmacies. Both locations offer services that include conventional prescription filling, compounding, health screenings, immunizations, medical equipment, and free delivery. Tabor City and Koontz Medicine Marts are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 until 6, and Saturdays, 8:30 till 3. They each now offer a mobile app for refills and pill reminders. Find out more by calling 653-4800 in Tabor City or 654-4194 for the Koontz Medicine Mart store in Chadbourne.
Woodman Life Financial Representative David Pless wants you to know Return not-for-profit company. Second, Woodman values relationships, stewardship, community, and accountability, and express its beliefs in the qualities Woodman hold most important. Let David Pless give you a full rundown of Woodman Life Insurance, annuities, and member benefits by calling 207-8042. Woodman Life and David Pless are proud to support CCCA sports broadcasts.
The Southern Sizzler Steakhouse, 1405 South Madison Street in Whiteville, is open Tuesday through Friday, 11 until 9, Saturday and Sunday, 10:30 until 9. The Southern Sizzler offers the opportunity for a buffet or to order from the menu. Lunch and dinner buffets are available every day with seafood on the buffet Friday and Saturday nights. Menu items include steak, burgers, and chicken. Ice cream is included with each meal. Brandon Collins and the Southern Sizzler staff are proud to sponsor Columbus County broadcast.
Hello, this is Terry Edmond from Joe's Barbecue Restaurant in Whiteville. We are happy to be sponsoring Columbus County broadcast. At Joe's Barbecue, you can sit down and order off the menu, and on Friday and Saturday nights, our pig picking buffet is served. Takeout orders are always available.
Don't forget the hush puppies.
Joe's Barbecue is located behind Lowe's in South Whiteville. Open Monday through Thursday, 10 until 8, Friday and Saturday, 10 until 9.
We hope you enjoyed today's game, and thank you for your support. Have a good one.
Black's Tire and Auto Service has served North and South Carolina for over 85 years. In addition to 29 tire and 10 wheel brands, Black's offers air conditioning, brake, transmission, and exhaust repair. Routine automotive maintenance is also available at any of the 37 Black's North and South Carolina locations. A complete list of locations, products, and services can be found at blackstire.com. In Whiteville, Black's Tire and Auto Services is located at 1615 South Madison Street, 317-0229.
Knowledge can prepare students for a successful future. At BB&T, we encourage the pursuit of knowledge on and off the field. Because when students participate in sports, they learn important things, the benefits of teamwork, the power of preparation. That's why we're a proud sponsor of high school and college athletics, and why we offer banking programs designed just for students, so they can start moving in a brighter financial direction today. BB&T.
Member FDIC.
Carolina sports medicine and orthopedic specialists treat a variety of conditions and injuries using both surgical and non-surgical methods. Sports medicine addresses the prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and rehab after sustaining an injury. Orthopedic offers therapies for joints and muscles injured due to falls, arthritis, aging, and general wear and tear. The Carolina Sports Medicine and Orthopedic staff includes 3 board-certified orthopedic surgeons and 2 physician's assistants. The Wilmington location is open Monday through Friday. The Whiteville office is open Monday and Thursday, 8:30 until 5, and Friday, 8:30 until 4. For more information, visit carolinasportsmed.com. Since 1935, Columbus Regional Healthcare System has provided healthcare services to the residents of Columbus and surrounding counties. Today, Columbus Regional boasts an impressive and highly trained medical staff and other healthcare professionals who represent a range of specialties and are dedicated to the well-being of every patient in their care. Columbus Regional Healthcare System is a not-for-profit organization accredited by the Joint Commission of Accreditation of Healthcare Organizations. To learn more, visit their website at crhealthcare.org. Columbus Regional, helping you get back to you.
Mitchell and Judy Bowen have moved the country nursery beside Highway 130 on the left just past Lowe's of Whiteville.
So that's where they went.
The country nursery still carries a large assortment of lawn and garden plants and products. The gift shop has a variety of bows, wreaths, and signs for seasonal decorating. And they always carry a selection of current style t-shirts and jewelry.
Remember, the country nursery is now located beside Highway 130, just past the Whiteville Lowe's store. Open Monday through Friday, 8 until 5:30, Saturday 8 until 4. For more information, call 640-6660 or at the Country Nursery Facebook page.
E.W. Fumble and Son Feed, Seed, and Garden Center located at 205 Railroad Street in Tabor City has been serving customers since 1931. They carry a large selection of seed and locally grown plants for the garden and stock a variety of pet, feed, and outdoor supplies. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. The phone number is 653-2959. Jake Fumble is his family's fourth generation to serve the greater Tabor City area. Jake and his father Leon are proud to support CCCA athletic broadcasts.
First Bank provides financial products for both individuals and businesses. This includes checking and savings accounts, debit and credit cards, personal and business loans. First Bank also offers digital banking for your smartphone, tablet, and personal computer. First Bank has been in business since 1935, open Monday through Thursday, 9 until 5, Friday, 9 until 6. Tabor City Branch Manager Jessica Davis and her staff at 102 East 5th Street are glad to help bring you this evening broadcast.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it is time for Friday Night Football here on 89.9 WZCO. Kevin Toman, Rod Likens, Kelly Jones, and the rest of the CCCA crew. Tonight we are here on the campus of West Columbus High School. The Vikings taking on the West Bladen Knights. Coach, there are times, this season when both of these teams know they're outmanned. They don't have as many players, but they're nights you circle on your schedule where you know it's going to be a competitive ball game. You know that you're going to be in it, and they're winnable games when you look at your schedule. And I think both of these teams looked at tonight's opposition and said, this is the game they feel like they can win. And here comes both teams. Here comes the Knights on field as well as the West Columbus Vikings. Both teams 1-4, I believe, on the year. And we're having a good night tonight. We got a great ball game on tap. This is also Rod Likens Appreciation Night. Our producer, Kelly Jones, has gone out of his way to make sure with his budget that we have streamers, party hats, favors. So we got all kinds of great things going on tonight.
There we go.
And Rod Likens has rejoined us. Thank you, sir.
Had a little bit of technical difficulty there. All right, appreciate it, sir. Yeah, so here we are, West Columbus. Should be good. This one has the potential of coming down to whoever has it last, coming away with the win tonight.
And we talked about, and I was saying a little bit ago, that this is a winnable game for both of these teams on their schedule. They look at the opposition, they feel like they can be competitive. It's not like going to a Whiteville or a South Columbus where you know it's going to be a dogfight and you're really going to struggle to put points on the board. Both of these teams feel really confident going into the evening.
So West Columbus will be kicking off to West Bladen. We are getting ready to get started here in another week of Friday Night Football. Here comes the kick, and it will be a line drive kick down the middle, fielded around the 20-yard line, and right up the middle, untouched. There goes number 13, and he is loose, and he is going to make it all the way into the end zone without ever having a hand laid on him.
Got to credit the up front blocking. That wedge looked really, really good for West Columbus. I mean, they just shed that thing off the side. He went right up the middle, and like you said, he wasn't even touched.
Somewhere between a 75 to 80-yard touchdown run by West Bladen's Chiron Adams, and it is now 6-0 here with just 11 seconds gone in the first quarter.
Not exactly the way you want to start if you're West Columbus, but again, both these teams very evenly matched. Both have about the same numbers. I'm looking down here, and both teams have about maybe 10 or 12 kids sitting on the sideline. And again, it's going to be a competitive ball game. If you're West Columbus, you don't hang your hat because there's still plenty of football yet to be played.
West Bladen will go for two, and Tyree Boykin sets up in the gun with Karen Washington right beside him. He awaits the snap, and we've got a whistle. That's to get started. Quick handoff there to Washington, and I don't think Washington makes it in.
No good, and right now 6 for East Bladen, nothing for your West Columbus Vikings. Again, still a lot of football yet to be played, but if you're West Columbus, it's a winnable game. You need to shore up your special teams because those points are going to become very dear a little bit later on.
And that is actually, I will take that back, that was not number 2, Karen Washington. That was number 21, Trayshawn Ballard, who was in for the 2-point, but it was no good, and it is 6-0. So West Columbus now will put on their special teams. West Bladen will put on their special teams, and we will see if West Columbus can answer.
Be a good old-fashioned track meet tonight, we hope. Both these teams struggle a little bit on the year, but again, against some stiff competition early in the season, both these teams come in remarkably healthy tonight for being this point in the season. The other thing to really look out for tonight is the weather has finally turned. That storm, Michael, that came through, it's supposed to be at 55 degrees by about the time we finish this game tonight.
Yeah, it was nice this morning. Nice to be able to see some October-type weather roll in instead of the humidity and 5-pound mosquitoes. So here comes number 7 to kick off, and he's going to kick a line drive, and it's going to be fielded at the 35-yard line. And fielding that one is number 44, Kewan Sumter, and he's going to get it over into West Bladen territory to the 47-yard line.
Good, strong run by Sumter. Just a little concerned, though, he was running straight up and down along that sideline, and he took a good pop there at the end.
So West Columbus getting great field position, but, you know, you and I said it this year, last year, the year before, with these type of kicks that you see now, I mean, you're set up to have good position, and, I mean, it's like saying my defense is going to hold it, and we're good with that. So West Columbus will start with their quarterback, number 1, Sean Tyson, up under center. The defense is set. The offense is set. Quick handoff there to number 10, Darius Marshall. Marshall will run left side, turn the corner, and he's going to get the ball all the way down to, say, the 37-yard line. A little rough to see the lines tonight.
I'll tell you, South Robinson running a very interesting defensive formation on that first play. They were in basically looked like a 3-5. 3 down linemen, 5 linebackers, and really hard to gain yardage on that going east to west. I mean, he was able to round the corner and beat the linebacker Phil and got a good 9 yards on first down.
So the chains move, 38-yard line. West Columbus will sit up. Tyson under center, and quick handoff there to number 4, Nigel Cisse. Cisse's got room as he's breaking tackles, and Cisse will take it all the way in for a 38-yard score.
Nigel Cisse, always been a very powerful runner since he's come up to the varsity on West Columbus, just powered his way through. And against that 3-5, he hit it exactly where you want to hit it. If you look at it, he hits off a right tackle and just dives back inside, and there's nobody once he reaches the safety level that's going to touch him.
Here we are. We have seen 48 seconds tick off the clock here in the first quarter, and it is now 6-6 as West Columbus will set up and go for 2. So, yeah, I think that might have been an understatement when you said a track meet a little bit ago. Tyson will set up under center. West Bladen sets on defense, and there is a snap, but the penetration by West Bladen, they almost took the handoff, and that one will go nowhere.
I think we've got to really start varying up that snap count, otherwise they're going to take his head and the ball with it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a line get through that. I mean, literally, he stood up, and he was being hugged by the West Bladen defense, and there was another guy. There was 2 of them right there, so great penetration by West Bladen, and it's been interesting.
Now let's talk about this a little bit. First play of the ball game, West Columbus kicks it deep, taking back 75 yards for a touchdown. So you're saying, oh, maybe I might want a directional kick this. West Bladen directional kicked, gave up good field position for West Columbus, and now it's 6-6. So 2 schools of thought, and you're not right whichever one you're going to do.
Yeah, I miss the days where they kick it away, but, you know, we've seen about 1 of them this whole year, and I know that might have been an accident. Kid may just kicked it harder than he realized. Kicking there for West Columbus is, get a number here.
Ball's off the tee.
Yep, that's number 87, and that is Austin Booth. So he will put it down there. Yeah, that one didn't stay up. Austin Booth gets ready. West is ready. West Bladen is ready. I guess we can't say West tonight because we won't know who we're talking about. So then we may have to hold that one.
The old days, if it fell out the first time, you had to have a holder?
Yeah, and it may be. Well, here comes number 2, McKinney, to help out. So we're going to watch that ball. I think it's going to make it this time. But McKinney was ready to help out. Here we go. And it'll be a squib kick down. And that one's going to be loose as West Bladen will fall on it on their own about 1 yard line. And that was recovered there by Jalen Newkirk.
First time tonight we'll get to see the West Bladen offense on the field. Already tied 6-6. Again, West Bladen has shown the ability to score points at points this season, but just really struggling to stop people on the defensive side of the ball.
So this will be the first time tonight we see West Bladen in the offense. And number 3 there, Tyree Boykin, takes it, and he will roll to his left, try to turn the corner, cuts it back up, and he will be tackled on the 41-yard line, and they might give him 1 on that.
Credit the outside linebacker for staying home, defensive end for maintaining his position. They read that all the way. It was no secret where he was going to go with the ball, and nothing doing if you're the West Columbus defense.
2nd down and 9. Boykin will stay back in the option. And that one will be a fake to number 21, Ballard, but there is nothing there, and forward progress may get him back to the line of scrimmage, and I don't know if it does, honestly.
Again, against the 3-5 defense from West Columbus, he had the right play called. Unfortunately, the defensive tackle from West Columbus got deep penetration to stop that thing before it gets started. But if he gets past that one man, he's got good yardage going to the right side of the ball.
Third down and 9.
Both of these teams are going with a 3-5, and the way to attack it is on the ends. You don't need to stretch it out, or try to go all the way wide. Just take it right off tackle.
Boykin set, and he drops back to pass. He's got time, looking. He's going to go over to middle and through the hands of number 20, Andrew Brown, and that'll bring up 4th and 9 from the 41.
Nice secondary play by West Columbus. There was just nobody open. He had 2 or 3 days there to throw, but he just couldn't find an open receiver.
Yeah, great work by the offensive line to give him time, but reverse that great presence there by the West Columbus secondary because they shut it down, and I believe we will see a punt here from number 7. I don't have a name for him, but so tonight he will be number 7. Each team gets their special team set, and we will be here. It's 9:54 left here in the first quarter. 6-6 is our score. The ball was snapped. Directional punt. That thing is spinning funny. And it'll land on about the 35 and take a West Bladen bounce all the way down to the 25-yard line, and it'll be touched there.
I haven't seen a punt like that in a while. He kind of ran off to the left and kind of kicked that thing, and I swear he was spinning sideways all the way down.
That was pretty sweet. I mean, in baseball you have the curveball. I've never seen the curve punt, but we just saw it there, and
that's the one where when you're a kid you say, "I meant to do that."
Yeah, I like that one. So West Columbus will take over for their second possession tonight. 6-6 is our score. Once again, if you're just joining us, it is 9:42 remaining in the first quarter. We are in Saragorda at West Columbus, and the West Bladen Knights have come to town, and we have a interesting ball game so far. It's been competitive. Up under center is Tyson. Tyson flips it out to number 10, Marshall. Marshall left side's got room, breaks it. He's got one to beat. Number 20, can he get around Brown? And Brown will push him down. No pun intended. They're at the 30. See where they push him. Now they're marking him all the way back to the 50.
Wow.
I'll tell you what. He must have. And they're going back even farther.
We got laundry on the field or something?
We must. This is the hard thing about broadcasting from the visitor side. We only see the back, and there must have been a penalty because they are marking it back.
Yeah, there's an officials conference there about midfield.
And there's the third, and what they're going to do is the penalty was on the 35, so they're marking it. They're going to mark it on back.
I'm guessing it's some sort of hold or maybe a block in the back as he was able to get that corner.
I figure it's a block in the back as he's turning it. So basically it's going to be like redoing first down. It happened 10 yards down, so that big run's negated, the first down's negated, and once again it'll just be 1st and 10 from the 35 or the 25-yard line. So, yep, penalties. No matter when they come, it's never an opportune time for you. Tyson in the gun, and Tyson will take it himself, but he may pitch it, and yes, he does. Out to number 4, Cisse. Cisse will turn that corner as he goes to his left, and Cisse will ramble it all the way out to about the 40. Let's see where we got 47-yard line, but I believe we got another flag down. And depending on where that one is, that could have been a hit out of bounds unless it's back, and it's way back. So we got a hold. I saw that one.
Unfortunately for West Columbus, they're getting the corner, but they're shooting themselves into mental mistakes. Coach Price he rails on it all week. I used to work with him at Saragorda, and he's a traditional old-school coach, and that kind of stuff just drives him crazy. You're really starting to get some forward momentum, some positive momentum, first time in weeks, and you end up shooting yourself in the foot.
That one occurred 8 yards down the field, so that'll take it to the 23-yard line, and it will be maybe the 22. So that they're going to be now find themselves in about a 1st and 13 with 9:06 left here in the first quarter.
Which, crazily enough, is not bad if you think about it.
No, not after two either holding or, blocking the back penalties in a row. You're still only 3 yards back. Snap to Tyson. Tyson rolls left. Tyson will cut it back up the middle, cuts it back out, and he will get some positive yards on that one, and I don't see any laundry down this time.
I like Tyson as a quarterback, real heads-up ball player, knows what he's going to do with the football, read that option perfectly, saw they were playing the outside man this time, and instead tried to turn it up and pick up some positive yardage. Looks to have gained about 4 or 5, and it'll be second and about 8.
8:25 left here in the first quarter. A 6-6 is our score. West Columbus has it, and they are on their own 26-yard line right now. Option play and fakes the handoff. West drops back to pass. Tyson will scramble, runs to his right. Little flip out there to number 8, Hardy. Hardy breaks 1, breaks 2. He's going to cut it back to the middle of the field, breaks a third one. He's going to go over to the left side of the field and tries to turn that corner. And we got a flag down there on the 49-yard line, and there's another flag. So flags are flying every which way this series, and we'll see what we got here as they sort this one out.
Sweet little play. Quarterback sees he's about to get tackled, rolls to his right, manages to be able to get the ball off, and the secondary player from West Bladen decided to come up and try to play the quarterback and just dropped it off.
So if they are two separate ones, they're both on West, and they're moving it back, and that looks to be a 15. That may have been a late hit. So West has had 3 great plays.
But they got the first down.
Yep. They will keep the first down, but 3 huge chunks of yards negated by penalties.
Figure this. It's a 30, a 30, and a 40-yard gain that were negated. That's the length of the football field. That's a touchdown you're taking off the board.
But as you stated, that wasn't enough for the first down, and they will have the ball on their own 36 in 1st and 10.
Not exactly the way you want to get a first down, but it works and it counts.
Tyson looks over the sideline to get the last call. In motion, and I believe we got a legal procedure.
Step too early.
So McKinney in motion, but it'll be a false start, and that'll take them back 5 all the way back to their 31-yard line for a 1st and 15.
West Columbus has shown the ability to overcome long downs and distances, but for some reason they just can't get out of their own way at this point. I mean, if you're West Bladen, really at this point you're lucky to still be tied at this game.
So West 4 penalties in this drive. They need to break that string here and get it going at 7:12 left, because that starts to wear on you mentally when you have that. But still in good shape on a 1st and 15. And there is the handoff to himself, and up the middle is Tyson. Tyson breaks it right. He's got room, turns the corner to 50, and he will break that one and be drugged down all the way at the 35-yard line. Huge gain on 1st and 15.
Fantastic play fake by Tyson. I thought for all the world he had, the other running back had the ball as well. Hid that thing well, just squirted out the off tackle like we talked about. The way to beat that 3-5 is hit it off tackle between tackle and end, and outside linebacker. Try not to sweep it too wide, and they're going to get positive yardage every time.
Yeah, I like that. He turned around to go to and spun, and when he spun, he took off running, and there was the hole, and he hit it.
Well, we talk a lot about this in other ball games. Good, solid, fundamental coaching. He's taught well, carries out his play fake, and he'll pick up positive yardage.
Hand off to number 10, Marshall, and Marshall will be wrapped up before he gets to the line of scrimmage, looks like.
Fantastic play by the blitzing outside linebacker, Nelson Drake. He read that thing right away, saw the motion man coming, knowing that was going to be his responsibility. It was in the backfield before the offense could get to him.
So that'll bring up
2nd and about 13.
So, yeah, they're going to lose a chunk on that one. And there is Tyson drop back, and he's going to fakes that pass, drops back. He's got time. He's going down deep, and he's got one back there, and it's a lottery throw there, and the ball pops out. 2 West Bladen players went from it, and 2 West Columbus players come to break it up.
You'd have thought that was the end of the half, but the way he threw that thing up there.
Yeah, that one was a little risky there.
But I will say this much: fantastic pump fake by the West Columbus quarterback. He had that kid up 6 feet in the air, wondering how he still had the ball.
So we got a player coming off here for West Bladen, another one coming in, flag down, but I don't know if.
I'm guessing that might have been maybe an eligible receiver downfield, or.
I don't know, but this will, because they're marching it back, this will be the 5th penalty on this drive for West Columbus.
Hard to be a successful football team if you've got more penalty yardage than you've got positive yardage.
And that'll bring up a
second and a bunch.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 15. They're all the way back to the West Bladen 46-yard line. And, yeah, this is and it's actually third. It's second down because that was. So we'll yeah, that's just tough. You can't undo what you do. And there's a big rush there, and that one will be flipped to Cisse, but that'll be incomplete as 2 West Bladen defenders charged on, and going to bring us to a 3rd down and 15.
Well set up screen pass, just better played by the defender. Sometimes you can set it up and you can have it looking as great as it looks, but if a defender stays home and minds his responsibilities, you can shut that down very easily.
Yeah, he had to. Great penetration there by West Bladen. Tyson had to get rid of it, and he had Cisse, but ball went just out there just a little bit slower than it needed to, but even if it hadn't, 2 defenders are right there. So, sometimes a drop pass isn't a bad thing.
Well, apparently it is 4th down.
No, I think it's 3rd. No, I guess it's not. We've all been off on this one.
It's been one of the weirder drives we've seen in the last couple of years of broadcasting games together.
There's the snap to kick, and it is middle way in there by Booth, and it's going to roll on back. So West will get good field position or good distance on the punt,
and we got penalty on the play again.
Oh my goodness! I think that's the one thing that threw that one. I mean, if this one goes against West Columbus, there's 6 penalties on one play or one drive, and it is false start.
This has been one of the weirder drives I've seen in 3 years of broadcasting with you. More penalty yardage than we've had positive yardage. These are the things that put coaches, old coaches like us up here in the booth and make coaches down on the field turn gray very quickly.
Well, hang on. I'm not sure that's because he called false start and then pointed at the defense. I don't think you can have a false start on the defense. At least I don't ever remember seeing one. Let's see here.
Well, that's on the offense. They're marching them back. Okay. They're all walking back.
No idea. So that one actually went on West Bladen. I'm not quite sure what it was, but they're going to march it off 5. Got me.
Apparently not. They're marching that.
No, it's more than
5. It's a 15. Now, if you're West Columbus, do you reconsider going for 1st down there right now? I think so. You're deep in your opponent's territory, but you ain't got much to lose at this point.
No, you definitely don't punt. Not where you're at. I mean, because you're now down on the 30-yard line of West Bladen, and you find yourself in a 4th.
Actually, it's a 1st down.
It is. This has been one strange game.
I've never seen a 15-yard illegal procedure on the defense.
I don't have any clue. I think you got me. No idea. But anyhow, West Columbus has the ball, and Tyson drops back to throw. He's got some time. He rolls to his right, and he's just going to keep it because he has a big gap. And he breaks 1 tackle, but he'll be met by 2 more. But he'll get good, almost 1st down yardage on that play.
Nice play by Tyson. Actually froze everybody on the field because at one point you think he's going to take the ball down the field. He pulls up and just that little pump fake froze the defense long enough to give him an extra 10 or 12 yards.
And that'll bring – I think they signaled 1st down. I think they're moving and they are moving. So West Columbus still alive here. This has been an interesting one here at 4:45 left in the 1st quarter. They have now made it down to about the 20-yard line of West Bladen.
And I'll tell you, I can't really articulate as to actually how they've done it. They've had 5 or 6 penalties on them in this drive and still managed to find their way 50 yards downfield and just about in the scoring position.
Yeah, they have about 150 yards of offense on this play. Tyson keeps it, takes it up the middle, and he'll get down to about the 15-yard line before he's tackled.
Tyson, for all the world, I thought was going to be down in the backfield. He was surrounded by 4 or 5 West Bladen defenders and just skirted right through. It kind of like he just kind of danced right through them.
Let's see here. I think the official spot's about the
second and about 5, maybe 6.
Yeah, about the 16-yard line. So we'll go with 2nd and 6 on that one. Tyson up under center. And he will give that one to Cisse, and Cisse will be close to the first down.
Tyson more of a, outside runner, more of a, try to get the corner, try to outspeed you. Cisse is your banger. Cisse is going to get you those tough yards that's going to move the chains for you. Really solid kid, yes sir, no sir kind of kid I remember from him from his days at Cerro Gordo. And I'll tell you, if you want tough, good yards, he's like a Buffkin from South Columbus was last year. He's your banger.
So that was enough by Cisse for the first down. Tyson under center, takes it, cuts up the middle. He has a hole, and he will get down to within about the 3-4 yard line.
Tyson, I don't know how exactly he's being that elusive, but I think the West Bladen folks are just converging on that first back through and just jumping on it, and just that much of a ball fake is giving him enough yardage just to scare right through the line.
Yeah, I think that's one thing is it's crowded up there, and he's able to kind of just slide through, and when he finds that hole, he's fast. So here we are. Ball's on the 5-yard line. We'll have, I think we're going to have a timeout here by West Columbus. So
that check will be offense. I don't think the coaches saw a defensive formation that they kind of liked, and probably astutely at this point in a close ball game calling timeout.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back.
Services is your home for Jostens products. Local Jostens representative Charles Overby offers an assortment of jewelry and regalia to commemorate your high school achievements and memories. Overby School Services partners with your school to provide graduation items like caps, gowns, and announcements. Charles Overby will be visiting your school soon. To learn more about Jostens products, they may be found online at jostens.com.
Tonight's game on WZCO is sponsored by Parks Thomas and the staff of Riegelwood Mutual Drug. Riegelwood Mutual Drug has been filling prescriptions, advising, and serving customers since 1989. Located just off Highway 7476 at the Columbus-Brunswick line.
The Tabor City Medicine Mart at 220 South Main Street and
we are back here as timeout has come to an end, and West Columbus in a second down and goal here on about their 5-yard line.
And I'll tell you right now, we can't tell you exactly how they got there, but they're there and they're knocking on the door. Right now, I think I'm looking at that quarterback sneak because they have no answer for him right now with his athleticism.
No, they really haven't. But Tyson here will set up in the option, and he will roll to his left. Looked like he was going to pitch, going to turn the corner, try to cut it back, but tackle there by number 24, Newkirk, just wasn't going to let him get away.
Well applied by the West Bladen defense. They strung that thing all the way out to the corner. I don't know about the play call right there. I think I probably would have put him under center. Dive faked is the same way they've gotten the last 2 or 3 first downs. But let the West Bladen come, bow in their neck a little bit right now. Is 3rd and goal on about the 3. And right now it's going to be a big stop if you're West Bladen.
Ball on right about the 5-6 yard line. Yep, go back to what got you here, and you've had pretty good luck just kind of powering it right up through a gap. So they get ready here. Tyson in the gun. There's the snap. Takes it down, cuts that gap, pushes to the line, and he is in for 6.
little rubbery scrum at the end. He came up to a sudden stop right at the goal line, just able to power it in for the touchdown for West Columbus. West Columbus taking the lead 12-6 with just a few minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Yep, that's what it looked like. Pass, pulled it down, took it straight up the middle, and pushed his way in for 6.
And that does seem to be the buzzword nowadays in football, your RPO, your run-pass option.
Yep.
And with his athleticism, he's able to freeze the defense and be able to use his legs to carry him in for another few yards and a score.
So West Columbus will go for 2. They lead 12-6, 2:23 left here in the first quarter. The play is in. I think the referee is getting everything situated. So you score, you get at least 75 yards, and you lost probably 50 in penalties. So you got a lot of offense on that play, on that series. There's the snap. Tyson rolls, fakes, throws it out, and that one will be incomplete and intended for, I think that was number 2. I think it was intended for McKinney.
I'll tell you, it doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be logical. It just has to get across the goal line, and it still counts.
I believe that was actually Hardy. But so here we are, 2 minutes, 23 seconds left. We're going to take a break. 12-6 is our score.
In Chadron are locally owned community pharmacies. Both locations offer services that include conventional prescription filling, compounding, health screenings, immunizations, medical equipment, and free delivery. Tabor City and Kuntz Medicine Marts are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 until 6, and Saturdays, 8:30 till 3. They each now offer a mobile app for refills and pill reminders. Find out more by calling 653-4800 in Tabor City or 654-4194 for the Kuntz Medicine Mart store in Chad.
Okay, we are back. 12-6 your score. West Columbus in the lead. Just over 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. West Columbus once again kicking off.
There's a squib kick down. That one's going to be fielded there at the 45-yard line. And number 44, Bailey, he's just going to down it there and start them off there in good field position.
Here's the deal. If you're West Bladen, sure you're down 12-6 on the scoreboard, but realistically, you're in this ballgame. You played decent. Right now, you've got to string a few first downs together, and you're right back in this ballgame. As we talked about in the open, we are looking at a close ballgame tonight. Both these teams pretty well evenly matched.
Boykin will be there in the option. Quick handoff there to number 13, Adams. Adams will take it left side, cross the 50, and go down about the 49-yard line. So good for 6 on 1st and 10.
Adams takes that off left tackle, kind of scoots it out a little bit further, just outruns the coverage, and is able to pick up 6 on first down, making it a manageable second for West Bladen on the West Columbus side of the field.
Boykin sets up there once again in the option. In the backfield with him is number 21, Ballard. One receiver. Here comes Adams in motion, and that one will be given to Ballard. Ballard up the middle, and he will cross the 45-yard line. Should be enough for a first down.
Nice scissors play, moves the sticks, almost like that counter trade that South Columbus runs. Give one, give it back. And you really, if you're the West Columbus inside linebacker, you have to be disciplined and stay home, read your keys, make sure you know who has the ball before you go up and make that play.
1st and 10, 1:29 left here in the first quarter. 12-6 is the score. West Columbus leads. Boykin looks over to get the final adjustments. 2 receivers left, 1 right. There's the snap. Boykin will roll to his right, pulls it down, cuts the corner, and he'll get it out to about the 34.
Once again, credit the athletic quarterback on both sides tonight, just running themselves out of trouble. He looked like he was about to take a bad sack there, about 10, 12 yards deep, able to outrun it and get positive yardage. Brings up a second and about 5.
So he gets it down to the 38-yard line. So, yeah, when you can pick up that chunk on first down, you got a whole lot better chance to move those chains. Boykin's ready. Here's the snap. Looks quick pass out there to number 11, and that will be dropped.
It was open, and he had probably some positive yards to gain off of that thing. Just kind of skipped in there. Looked like a low fastball.
Not sure if he didn't. All you have to do there is just turn your eyes downfield for a brief second, and it's all you need to readjust that ball and not have it where you think it's at.
St. Paul's 10, East Bladen 7.
Quick update. We got a score, St. Paul's 10, East Bladen 7. East Bladen coming up with a couple of big ball games here later in the year.
Boykin to Adams, and Adams will get maybe back to about the line of scrimmage, but he will be stopped well short of the first down.
And that's the danger of getting out of your comfort zone, that we're getting good yardage on the run. Went away to that one pass play, and now we're looking at fourth down and about 6 or 7.
Yeah, and he loses 3 yards on the play, pushes it all the way back to the 41-yard line.
I've always wondered, I'm looking at the way West Bladen sideline, looking at holding up the cards. I always wondered what those little insignias mean.
They're doing charades.
Oh.
According to Kelly Jones, they are playing charades.
Boykin pulls it down, cuts up. There's a hole, and he will scramble in there as he's still fighting. Finally brought down by number 10, Marshall, but that'll be enough to move the chains.
Tough run by Boykin with Viking defenders draped all around him. Just able to keep dragging and keep moving his feet for the first down.
Yeah, it's hard when there's that hole like that. It's hard to get him.
It's fun to watch these running backs nowadays. In the olden times, these running backs used to run to daylight and try to avoid contact. A lot of these runners now like to really initiate contact, and it's fun to watch sometimes, these smaller defensive backs.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter here. So it's Sarah Gorda, 12-6 is our score. West Columbus leads West Bladen, and we'll be back.
Brendan.
Woodman Life Financial Representative David Pless wants you to know that Woodman Life is a fraternal, not-for-profit company. Second, Woodman values relationships, stewardship, community, and accountability, express its beliefs in the qualities Woodman hold most important. Let David Pless give you a full rundown of Woodman Life Insurance, annuities, and member benefits by calling 207-8042. Woodman Life and David Pless are proud to support CCCA sports broadcasts.
The Southern Sizzler Steakhouse, 1405 South Madison Street in Whiteville, is open Tuesday through Friday, 11 until 9, Saturday and Sunday, 10:30 until 9. The Southern Sizzler offers the opportunity for a buffet or to order from the menu. Lunch and dinner buffets are available every day with seafood on the buffet Friday and Saturday nights. Menu items include steak, burgers, and chicken. Ice cream is included with each meal. Brandon Collins and the Southern Sizzler staff are proud to sponsor Columbus County broadcast.
Okay, we are back. Second quarter of action. West Columbus on top 12-6 at this point. And West Columbus now with the ball. I take that back. Is first down for West Bladen. I'll get my West correct at some point.
Boykin hands off to Washington, and Washington ain't got a lot of room on that one. I'm sorry, to Ballard.
Ballard really doesn't need to, create a whole lot of yardage at this point. He just needs to keep the chains moving. They're deep in West Columbus territory. They're going to come away with points if they're disciplined and avoid the penalty bug.
So not much on that one, as it'll be second down and about 8.
Keep it manageable downs and distance. Just need 2 or 3 yards of the pop. I think sometimes people get a little out of control trying to get really fancy with their offense when they just need to be disciplined and use their bread and butter.
Ball's now on about the 19-yard line of West Columbus. Boykin in the option. And quick handoff to Ballard. Ballard left side tries to cut it back, but once again, nothing there. And West holds good for 2 straight downs.
West defense is really good, east-west, and they get just enough penetration. They're going to make you try to do something that you're out of character for you. Right now is third and about 8 or 10. You're going to have to do something, I think, inside or off tackle, because West Columbus defense right to left is just really too hard to crack at this point.
If you're just joining us here, this is 89.9 FM WZCO, and we are in Sarah Gorda bringing you the West Columbus-West Bladen game, and the score 12-6. West Columbus leads. West Bladen has the ball. Boykin back to throw. Boykin will pull it down and run to his left. Cuts the corner and breaks a couple of tackles, but then he'll be met by West and pushed out of bounds. And I believe we got some extracurricular activity going on the field right about now. And we've got some laundry down there.
I think these kids just need to calm down right now and play football. A lot of this extracurricular stuff is what leads to 1-4 records. You got to be disciplined in this situation, especially if you're West Bladen, because you're about to score if you play your cards right.
With 2 down, you could have offsetting, and that one just
It should be because the quarterback
goes away.
I think it looks like. And somebody overreacted to the overreaction.
Yeah, offsetting on sportsmanlike conduct calls.
Did he point? But I saw him point.
He did.
Okay, I couldn't see the first one.
I had a chance to see it this way on the monitor, and he
Okay.
pointed both directions.
Usually that's how it works on that when you have 2 flags on a situation like that.
Somebody's utilizing the monitor that worked so hard to put up.
Kelly Jones has put up a nice monitor, and Mr. Toman is using it, and now Kelly is happy.
Great production value, as always, from the group from CCCA and Kelly Jones. He did skimp a little bit on the decorations for Rod Likens Appreciation Night, but we will forgive him for that.
He's on a budget. He's forgiven.
One too many storms for Kelly Jones this year. He's taking a hit.
So 3rd down, and I guess they will replay 3rd down with the 2 offsetting penalties there. 10:22 left here before halftime.
I think the officials doing a good job right now trying to talk to both coaches about kind of calming down
Right.
the chippiness and, gentlemen, let's just go ahead and play football.
Yeah, just no need in that. Just go out and have fun tonight and play hard. And there's no room for that out on this field.
Well, we got an opportunity. Let's talk a little bit about our upcoming schedule. We will be off next week, and the following week we will be at, I believe, South Columbus. And the following morning, Kelly Jones and his crew will be bringing you the Stallion Classic Band Competition from the Civitan Stadium. Always, if you get a chance to watch some of the best bands in the area come and compete in that Stallion Classic each and every fall. So you get a chance to watch that. So we also got East Columbus playing West Columbus to finish out their season. If these 2 teams play their cards right, there's a really good chance that both of these teams will be playing in some playoff football this year for the first time in a little while. And Kelly Jones is trying to work out some bonus coverage. And when they make up that East Bladen South Columbus game, which could be for some playoff seeding, Kelly Jones is trying to work it out that we can cover that game as well. Also coming up this winter, basketball season just around the corner. We're going to have a full basketball schedule. Really looking forward to that. And at some point, we may get back to playing football.
Back to the call over there. Now, and we may miss something in between, but when I looked out, he pointed twice to the West Bladen side on them unsportsmanlike, and they just moved them back 30 yards. I don't think West was flagged on that unless they've had something else take place. I think both of those flags went on West Bladen, and now they're going to find themselves in a
fourth and Whiteville.
Now, unless there was something else took place in between while the coaches were talking, I just know the quarterback came off the field extremely upset. And when he came back, they marched them all the way from.
Hold up. Now they're moving the chains back this way.
All right, I'm just confused again.
I can tell you what happened.
Okay, well, Kelly Jones is going to tell us what happened, and we're going to repeat it.
So the quarterback from West Bladen was hit slightly out of bounds, but the kid pulled up as he was hitting it.
Okay.
And held him up, so he didn't knock him down.
Okay.
Well, the quarterback, he thought that he was, hitting him late, and so he pushed him. And that's pretty much what happened.
Then why are we moving the chains?
So why did both sets of chains come back instead of just why did any of the chains come back?
Well, if it was offsetting, they should have moved the chains.
They've moved it all the way back to the.
If they're moving back any yardage, the chain should have stayed the same because it was still 4th down.
Well, they must have moved it back 15 because he got a first down. Then it's a dead ball, so you move it back 15 from the spot of the personal foul.
But how? Oh.
He got a first down on the run.
So the chains move on that backwards?
Yeah, because it's dead ball. So it happened after the first down was accomplished.
Okay. All right.
So then shouldn't it be 1st and 25?
I don't know. All I know is there's a handoff to number 21 Ballard, and he's going to get to the 28 temporarily. And there's a flag, and that flag's going against West Bladen. And that flag is at the 46-yard line, so somewhere 5 to 10 more yards, that ball's going backwards.
Looks like chop block. If we sound confused, it's because we are. We spent more time talking about penalty yardage right now than we have talking about offense and defense. And unfortunately, when you're 1-4, 1-5, these things do tend to kind of crop up. And I think the team that gets inside the locker room at halftime and starts shoring up some of these mental mistakes is going to be the team that comes out in the end with a win on this evening.
I don't know, but you all were talking about the charades. I see Georgia and I see Dallas. I don't know what those bottom two are.
If we can get a picture of that at some point, I would really like to see that. Maybe we can start deciphering some of this stuff.
Not Boykin. That is number 13. Adams was back to attempt to pass, and he will pull it down, and he will get it back up to the about 49-yard line.
Where it'll now be second down, strangely enough.
Second and about 20, looks like.
Strange game, but competitive, which is something we've been wanting for a couple of weeks now.
So back on that last series, you had a dead ball and 2 personal fouls. Is that why it went 30 yards? Because it went 30 yards. Because they were down on the 20. The first down pushed them up to close to the 10, and they came all the way back to the 40. All right, snap to number 13, Adams. Adams is going to pull it down and run to his left, breaking it across midfield, and he will get to about the 43-yard line. So he gets up to almost the original set of 10, and we'll go from there. Now, my next question is, number 3, was he removed from the game by the coaches, or was he removed from the game by the officials? Did he get a double flag?
That might be the ejection.
Could be, because he is not in at quarterback, and I'm standing there looking at him, and that would explain the 30 yards, and that explains the chains moving with the dead ball. You know, Toman, if we fool around with this enough by halftime, we might figure it out. Probably not, but we may. Third down and about 15.
So the question, are they going with pink, purple, white, or green?
Not a clue. Adams to pass. Adams looks, throws that one to number 20, Brown. Brown's got room as he scrambles down the sideline, and he will get down maybe enough to move the chains.
And we are back where we started. Looks like they're on about the 20-yard line, so we are right back where we started.
So, wow, you find yourself in about a first and about 25-yard lines, and you're able to move the chains by about 20 yards. You got to be happy about that if you're West Bladen.
Like I said, it doesn't have to make sense, doesn't have to be logical. All it has to do is count.
That's right. So, first and 10 from the 20. Adams in the gun. Adams drops back, and West Columbus, great penetration, and he will be sacked by number 58. I don't have a – yes, I do. That is Brandis Kelly.
Brandis Kelly and the rest of that defensive line broke through, and it was all he can do to hold on to that ball. Lucky he held on to it. It's going to be second and about 16 for West Bladen.
And Sean Tyson was right there to assist in the sack, and that one, that'll be a loss of quite a bit in. That's a loss of about 5 or 6 on that one. So second down and we'll say 16. Adams gets the snap, looks to throw, hands it out or gets it out to Ballard. Ballard goes right side, and Ballard will be brought down after a gain of about 10.
Fantastic call. Noticing that the West Columbus defense was coming, just held on to it long enough, just took about a few step drop, was able to drop it off to the running back out in the flat, and he had a good 10-yard gain. Makes it about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 for West Bladen.
Now that news sign has Wendy's up there. I like that one better.
If anybody's watching and has the opportunity, we would like a Baconator up in the press box here. And a Big E Frosty.
3rd down and 5. Adams drops back, is being rushed, throws it, and that one will be look like off the head of number 2, McKinney, and then it'll be caught for by number 20, Brown. And it is incomplete. That one had the making of a crazy one.
This is one of those games where you're going to see just probably a little bit of everything at this point.
But it hit McKinney looked like in the back of the head, and it looked like it had popped up, but apparently it must have touched the ground somewhere in between.
Still fourth and manageable for West Bladen. They can pick up a first down without a touchdown. All they need is 5 yards. I think I see, Florida on there?
I don't know. I hadn't seen the new one. Adams in with the play. Here's the snap. And fakes the handoff. And he will run left. And he will be drugged down by number 44, Sumter, for a huge sack.
Sumter with a fantastic play. Great penetration. Got a hold up and just would not let it go. Good claws by the young man. Fantastic play by the defense. Leads to a big first down and a defensive stand by West Columbus.
So West Columbus, with 7 minutes and 17 seconds left before half, will take over on their own 23-yard line, and they lead West Bladen by a score of 12-6 right now. And I think we're going to have a quick timeout. We'll take a quick spot.
Hello, this is Terry Edmond from Joe's Barbecue Restaurant in Whiteville. We are happy to be sponsoring Columbus County broadcast. At Joe's Barbecue, you can sit down and order off the menu, and on Friday and Saturday nights, our pig picking buffet is served. Takeout orders are always available.
Don't forget the hush puppies.
Joe's Barbecue is located behind Lowe's in South Whiteville. Open Monday through Thursday, 10 until 8, Friday and Saturday, 10 until 9.
We hope you enjoyed today's game, and thank you for your support. Have a good one.
Black's Tire and Auto Service has served North and South Carolina for over 85 years. In addition to 29 tire and 10 wheel brands, Black's offers air conditioning, brake, transmission, and exhaust repair. Routine automotive maintenance is also available at any of the 37 Black's North and South Carolina locations. A complete list of locations, products, and services can be found at blackstire.com. In Whiteville, Black's Tire and Auto Services is located at 1615 South Madison Street, 317-0229.
Okay, we are back once again here Friday Night Football on 89.9 WZCO. West Columbus having just taken over on a big fourth down stop by the defense, and they lead 12-6 at this point with about 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Tyson in the gun. And he will take it himself as he goes. Nope, cuts it back to the right side. Now he's going to cut it up the middle, and he's got room, and he's got blockers. There he goes to the 50. He's gone. 40, 30, 20, 10. One to beat him, and he may get him, but he doesn't. Touchdown, Sean Tyson on a 76-yard run.
He may have got 76 north and south, but he probably got about 24, 25 going east and west. That young man's got to be out of air right now because he did about everything but go down the middle of the field. You know, he started off going to the left, wheeled around to his right, came back down the field this way and crossed over to his left, and there was nobody back there in the secondary.
No, but great effort there by number 13, Adams. He ran him down at the end and dove, but good balance there by Sean Tyson. Not to just all he did was stumble a little bit, and he took it on into the end zone.
Got to credit that young man because that is fantastic hustle. I mean, you can't coach that kind of heart in a young man, and that's fantastic hustle by the West Bladen defender. Just too much gas on.
Yeah.
With those legs for West Columbus. I'll get it right in a minute.
They're going to give Tyson a break and go Wildcat with Cisse. And there's the snap to Cisse. Cisse takes it up the middle and looks like he makes it in, and he does. So 7 minutes left here before halftime. Our score is West Columbus 20, West Bladen 6. Here we go for a spot.
Successful future. At BB&T, we encourage the pursuit of knowledge on and off the field. Because when students participate in sports, they learn important things. The benefits of teamwork, the power of preparation. That's why we're a proud sponsor of high school and college athletics, and why we offer banking programs designed just for students, so they can start moving in a brighter financial direction today. BB&T.
Member FDIC.
Carolina Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Specialist.
Okay, we are back for kickoff. All of a sudden, we got some points on the board, and it's 20-6. Gotta love quarterback for West Columbus. That man probably still wishes he had a few more moments to sit, because that was a long run.
So kind of like last week, we've seen some big ones again this week, and here goes Austin Booth, and he's going to put a squib kick down, fielded there by number 11, which I don't have a name for, but he will just go ahead and down it there at the 44-yard line, and Wes Bladen will take over there.
He thought about it for a minute, but then he decided better to get down. But, yes, you got to love the play of quarterback Sean Tyson for West Columbus right now. I mean, he's really kind of taking it on himself, and Wes Bladen has that defense pretty much set up the way they want it, but they cannot account for the athletic quarterback.
Yeah, great penetration on that last play. Looked like it was going to be a loss of 2 or 3 yards, and Tyson just switched directions on a dime and took it, and then saw that hole in the middle, cut again, and when he cut that second time, it was over. Adams in the gun. Here's the snap. Hands off to Ballard. Ballard's got a hole, and Ballard will push it up to about the 49-yard line, so a gain of 5 on 1st and 10.
Good, tough run inside. I think that's how you have to attack this West Columbus defense right now. You really don't want to get going back and forth east and west with them. You really want to hit them up in the gut and really wear down that defensive rush of West Columbus.
6:32 left here in the second quarter. 20-6 is our score if you are just joining us. There's a new sign this time. Can't make out anything on that one, though. Oh, there's the Seattle Seahawks on that one. Maybe it's not Seattle, but there is a Seahawk on there.
Okay, I just did this. We got, it looks like Seattle. We got the Nets.
I like the food ones better. Handoff again to Ballard. Ballard takes it up in the middle, and Ballard will be brought down. I think the ball is actually loose. West Columbus says they have it. I've not seen an official say they have it, but they did walk off with it. Still waiting. Yep, and there's the signal. So West Columbus will recover the fumble on the 50-yard line, and they will take over, leading 20-6.
I'm just still working on trying to decipher this. Looks like we got a bunny, a fist, the Nets, and the Seattle Supersonics.
The Seattle Supersonics.
You see, you learn something new every weekend here.
So Tyson back out, ready to drive the offense. West Columbus hoping to get another score before halftime. Tyson in the option. And he will take it himself as he goes right side, cuts it back up the middle, and he will be brought down on the 45. So that'll be a 5-yard gain on 1st and 10.
Amazing that conditioning a young man allows him to still be able to make that kind of run.
Yep. I would be over on the sideline needing oxygen still.
They probably have a couple of cans of oxygen for me at that point. So I think I said this to you earlier today. I don't drive that far.
They will actually spot it on the West Bladen 46-yard line. So it'll bring down 2nd down and 6. 5:23 left here before halftime. Tyson now. Actually, that'll be Cisse, and it looks like they're going to run looks like Cisse will go up under center. And he's going to take it and go straight up the middle, and he's got a hole, and there he goes. Cuts it there on the 40. Thought he was going to break free, and he will scoot up close to the 1st down marker. Let's see where they actually spot it at.
Looks like on about the 36, 37-yard line. 1st down for West Columbus. I think they caught West Bladen napping a little bit with Cisse going under center.
Yeah, and it looked like they were just going to try to pick up. I was kind of, that was like a 3rd and 1 type play. But he's like shot out of there and had some room. And, for West Bladen's sake, luckily somebody got a hand on him, because if he'd have turned that last corner, he was gone.
I don't think they realized it was Cisse under center, and they didn't bring that linebacker up to go ahead and try and counteract the quarterback sneak.
1st and 10, Tyson drops back, pitches it out to number 9, Williams. Williams left side. Williams got room, turns the corner, breaks the tackle, 1 to beat. He is gone. Touchdown.
That's exactly how you draw up how to beat that blitz. They saw both inside linebackers coming, quick toss to the right side, and he was off to the races.
And that was number 9, Jordan Williams, for a 37-yard touchdown run.
Just the way you draw it up in practice. Credit James Pierce and that coaching staff for realizing that the blitz was most likely going to be on and having the right play call against it.
26-6 is our score, 4:31 before halftime. West Columbus will go for 2. Tyson will stay there in the option, and that will be the snap. And he drops, and that one gets away from him, but he's got time, picks it up, looks to his right. He's going to probably have to throw that one. No, he does get time to throw it, but good defense there by number 13, Adams, and he knocks it down. And
he had an open receiver.
He did.
He might have had to short hop it, but he almost had it.
I believe it was intended for number 23, Tyler, Tavon Tyler, but great defense there by Adams to knock it down. And we will
we'll have a declined penalty, and we will kick this thing off again. 26-6 our score, just a few minutes to go in the first half. We will take a quick spot, and we'll be right back.
Treat a variety of conditions and injuries using both surgical and non-surgical methods. Sports medicine addresses the prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and rehab after sustaining an injury. Orthopedic offers therapies for joints and muscles injured due to falls, arthritis, aging, and general wear and tear. The Carolina Sports Medicine and Orthopedic staff includes 3 board-certified orthopedic surgeons and 2 physician's assistants. The Wilmington location is open Monday through Friday. The Whiteville office is open Monday and Thursday, 8:30 until 5, and Friday, 8:30 until 4. For more information, visit carolinasportsmed.com. Since 1935, Columbus Regional Healthcare System has provided.
Okay, we are back. 26-6 your score. West Columbus in the lead.
Onside kick there, fielded by number 6, and he will fall down on it, and West Bladen will start there on their own 38-yard line.
I'll tell you, West Columbus has had the time of possession for most of the game, and mostly due to penalties. And to their credit, they've been able to capitalize on the opportunities they've been given. West Bladen has played decently offensively and had opportunities down in the red zone, just can't quite convert against West Columbus.
Adams will remain in at quarterback. 4:29 left here before halftime. 26-6. West Columbus leads West Bladen. Here we go. There's the snap. And Adams will keep it himself, and he will cut it right up the middle. And he'll get about 5 yards, and there goes the ball. But I believe it's
they blew it dead on forward progress.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, he snared a high snap. He's lucky to get a hold of that one to begin with. Able to get back to the line of scrimmage and just kind of wrestle back and forth for a while. And it looks like we have a West Columbus player down, and we'll take a quick injury timeout. But it's one of those things, he got back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe got 1 or 2 more. But positive yardage if you're West Bladen. And right now you just need to put a couple of first downs together, get yourself down in scoring position, because this is not an inconceivable they can come back in this ballgame.
Cisse shaking up a little bit, but he's walking off on his own, which is always a great sign to see. Sometimes it's just a cramp, things like that, but you never like it when you have to see a young man carried off. That's never a good sign, and Nigel Cisse walking off on his own, and hopefully we'll see him back real soon.
Cisse, a very tough young man, multi-sport athlete for the Vikings, and like I said, tough to see him kind of walking gingerly off the field. Hard as it is to believe, there still is over 4 minutes left to go in this first half. Not inconceivable that West Bladen can score here and really make this a 2-possession game and bring themselves back into this ball game.
Second down and roughly 5. Adams back in the option. And he looks to pass, pulls it down, still looks out, and he will throw that out there to number 11. And 11 will get about 4 yards and bring up a 3rd down and 1.
Again, makeable downs and distances are your friend if you're a football team. And right now you're looking at third and short yardage. Playbook wide open for you at this point. Important, though, if you're West Bladen, to pick up this first down and get back a little bit of momentum.
Right. 3:54 left here before halftime. 26-6 is our score. 89.9 FM WZCO. Adams gets situated. Long one here on 3rd and 1. Ball's on the 47-yard line of West Bladen. Quick handoff there to Ballard, and Ballard has plenty of room, and he will move the chains.
Ballard with a good, strong run up the middle, and those are the kinds of runs I think West Bladen needs to get themselves back in this ball game. You have to slow down that West Columbus pass rush because, I mean, right now they're just trying to speed rush against this West Bladen offense.
The spot will be the 49-yard line of West Columbus. And it'll be 1st and 10. Waiting the snap. Adams gets it, drops back, wanting to pass, and he will roll left. And he will be drugged down by number 44, Sumter. And that'll be a sack on the play.
I'll tell you, it's the second or third great play Sumter's made on that defensive line. He's becoming a force out there, and they've got to account for him on that West Bladen offensive line because given the opportunity, he will wreck offenses.
So a loss of 3 on 1st and 10. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 13 with 2:42 left here before halftime. West Bladen changing personnel up. Here's the snap. Quick handoff there to Ballard, and great penetration. And did the ball pop loose, or they calling him down by?
I think they're giving him the forward progress and calling him down. I think the issue we're having right now is that West Columbus defensive line is getting just great pressure all night on this, and really he's being forced to pitch or make a decision before he's ready to. It's going to be 3rd and about 14 for West Bladen. And right now I'm a little curious as to why we're not seeing a little bit more sense of urgency from them trying to, make use of this clock and letting a lot of precious time go by.
So 2 straight plays by the West Columbus defense to bring up losses. And it's now, like you said, 3rd and 14, 2:25 left here before halftime. Here comes the snap. Adams has it. Adams tucks it down, and he will scramble to his right. As he tries to turn the corner, there's nowhere to go, and he is going to be sacked for a huge loss on 3rd and 14.
Fantastic play by Jadakiss Baker. He ran that thing down from 20 yards behind it, caught up to the quarterback, and was able to get a hold of him and just hold on for dear life till he got him down.
4th down and 20 from the 40-yard line of West Bladen. I think it's safe to say you'll see a punt here.
More than likely. Then again, we've seen a lot of things we can't quite account for.
That is true. 2:14 left before halftime. 26-6. West Columbus leads. Number 7, the punter, is ready. West Columbus gets ready here. And
unfortunately, only 10 on the field for West Bladen at this point.
Yep.
West Bladen forced to call timeout.
And I see a flag. I don't know if they – so they got an illegal substitution, and that'll put them back 5 more. That'll make it 4th down and 25.
Unfortunately, when it rains, it pours, and if you're having one of those kinds of seasons, just those things you just can't quite account for that you work on every day in practice, and you find yourself in a hole.
So they'll try it again. There's the snap. It's a low snap, bounces in. But the punt is up, and it's an end-over-end punt, and it's going to take a West Bladen roll, and it'll be downed on the 35-yard line. So good roll there by West Bladen. And West Columbus will find himself with about 2 minutes to see if they can drive 65 yards.
We've seen some wicked rolls on punts and some wicked spins on punts tonight. Those things are going side to side, end over end, and not a breath of wind to be found.
No, and the way that one went, I thought that one would actually take a West Columbus bounce, but it didn't. It went forward and got a good roll.
Doesn't have to be pretty to be effective.
That's right. So West Columbus gets up, hurries up. West Bladen is not ready, and that may have just backfired on West Columbus.
A lucky bounce for West Columbus to get back on top of that thing. A lot of Vikings were around the ball. A lot of Knights were on the ground trying to get it. Just jumped right back into his hands.
So West Columbus, they're ready to go, and West Bladen slow to get. They called a quick snap. The snap was fumbled, but luckily for West Columbus, they fell on it because that could have really been a change in momentum there. Tyson up under center, and there's another fumbled snap. And I think this time we got a different outcome.
That is not exactly the way they drew it up on the sideline.
That is not.
First one, a little out of character. The second one, just a botched snap. And those are the kind of things coaches work on every day in practice and make them gray-headed or bald-headed very quickly.
That's right. So 2 straight fumbled snaps. Second one, West Bladen will take over, and they will now have 1 minute, 25 seconds to move the ball 34 yards into the end zone.
The opportunity is there for them to pick up a score, get themselves back in this ball game.
Yeah, you don't want to let them back in. So let's see here. Adams in the gun. There's a snap, high snap, but he brings it down. He's looking to pass. West will get penetration, but Adams will take it up the middle. Cuts right, and he will be brought down about a gain of 2.
I'll tell you right now, if I'm West Bladen, I'm going to get in that locker room at halftime, and they've got to figure out something to slow down this West Columbus pass rush because it is eating them alive. Athletic quarterback makes something out of nothing, picks up 3 or 4 yards on first down, but they've got to do something to slow down West Columbus. I don't know if it's a screen pass or throwing out into the flat, but West Columbus is just speed rushing right now and hoping they can get to the quarterback before he makes a play.
No, it looks like they're going to give him about 3 to 4 on that one. Snap to Adams. Adams looks to pass. Adams gets that one out to Ballard, but Ballard's in the motion of turning and just can't bring it in.
A little bit behind him. If he's able to throw that on rhythm, he picks up a couple of more yards, puts himself on a manageable third down. But, again, that West Columbus pass rush making him throw before he's ready.
I find that a little interesting that you've got your starting quarterback out, but now you've gone to a pass attack. You would think it would be the other way. You would think you would stick more to the run, but
guess right now just trying to throw everything up against the wall and see what sticks.
Adams drops back, and he will be forced to his right, turns the corner, and cuts it back, and he gets close to first down yardage on that.
And I'll tell you, they got a couple of West Columbus defenders right now on the ground kind of trying to figure out how we got through there.
They will tend to them and wait for the official spot. So we're going to, as we have a timeout on the field, we'll take one here.
Provided healthcare services to the residents of Columbus and surrounding counties. Today, Columbus Regional boasts an impressive and highly trained medical staff and other healthcare professionals who represent a range of specialties and are dedicated to the well-being of every patient in their care. Columbus Regional Healthcare System is a not-for-profit organization accredited by the Joint Commission of Accreditation of Healthcare Organizations. To learn more, visit their website at crhealthcare.org. Columbus Regional, helping you get back to you.
Mitchell and Judy Bowen have moved the country nursery beside Highway 130 on the left just past Lowe's of Whiteville.
So that's where they went.
The country nursery still carries a large assortment of lawn and garden plants and products. The gift shop has a variety of bows, wreaths, and signs for seasonal decorating. And they always carry a selection of current style t-shirts and jewelry.
Remember that. Monday through Friday, 8 until 5:30.
Okay, we are back. 4th down and 3 for West Bladen. And we do have a penalty on the play. It looks like illegal procedure against West Bladen will make that 4th and 8 instead of 4th and 3. Once again, unfortunately, mental mistakes kind of shooting them in the foot. They spent a lot of time this first half in West Columbus territory and deep in West Columbus territory. They just can't quite get over that hump at this point.
Have the ball on about the 31, 32-yard line. 4th and 8. If you're West Bladen, you got 31.9 seconds before halftime, and they're going to take a timeout to talk about it. But you really want to put points. You want to put points up because West Columbus is going to get the third quarter kickoff, and you don't score and they score. Next thing you know you're down 32-6, and that's gonna get harder to overcome.
I mean, right now you still have. If I'm Bladen, I'm thinking in terms of 2 plays right now, because clock does stop on a first down. So right now I think you're thinking first down, get the clock stoppage. So I'm calling 2 plays in the huddle right now because I'm going to rush up to the line if I make the first down, and not give West Columbus a chance to substitute. Got a halftime score right now. Red Springs 12, Whiteville 7. Earlier this week, we also had East Columbus picking up their second win of the year, 18-12 over visiting South Robb.
So here we go as we get ready to get fourth down underway here. 31.9 seconds. Ball's on the 31-yard line. Adams in the gun, dares to snap, looks to pass, penetration by West, rolls right, cuts it, tries to get to the first down marker, and I don't think he does.
He came close, but just knocked out of bounds. Just didn't have enough real estate to work with at the end. Looks like he's about 3 yards short, and West Columbus will take over. Now, if you're West Columbus, do you take a shot at this point?
I don't. I'm going to go ahead and kneel, run this clock out, because I'm getting the ball back. You just fumbled the last 2 snaps you had, and I'm not going to take a chance of fumbling the third one. Not when I've got a 20-point lead and I'm getting the ball back in 15 minutes. So let's see what they dial up here with 24.8 seconds left before halftime. Nope, I'm just not going to do it. It'd be different if it was over to 50, but just too far away, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. So they're content to go into halftime leading 26-6, and we still got 24 minutes left of football to see.
Okay, if you're West Columbus right now, you're solidly in the driver's seat. I think you come out in the second half, and you really look to just lean on what you do best, and that's run the ball. Cisse, your quarterback. I think the important thing is get this thing a little bit more advantage, and then you try to rest as many people because you don't need anybody hurt with the small numbers on your team. Okay, so it is 12-6 at halftime. We will take a quick break. We'll come back with some Rod Lykin Appreciation Night moments, and we will discuss Rod and his future endeavors, and we will see you on the other side of halftime. Thank you.
For more information, call 640-6660 or at the Country Nursery Facebook page.
E.W. Farmville and Son Feed, Seed, and Garden Center located at 205 Railroad Street in Tabor City has been serving customers since 1931. They carry a large selection of seed and locally grown plants for the garden and stock a variety of pet, feed, and outdoor supplies. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. The phone number is 653-2959. Jake Farmville is his family's 4th generation to serve the greater Tabor City area. Jake and his father, Leon, are proud to support CCCA athletic broadcasts.
First Bank provides financial products for both individuals and businesses. This includes checking and savings accounts, debit and credit cards, personal and business loans. First Bank also offers digital banking for your smartphone, tablet, and personal computer. First Bank has been in business since 1935, open Monday through Thursday, 9 until 5, Friday, 9 until 6. Tabor City Branch Manager Jessica Davis and her staff at 102 East 5th Street are glad to help bring you this evening's broadcast.
Overby School Services is your home for Jostens products. Local Jostens representative Charles Overby offers an assortment of jewelry and regalia to commemorate your high school achievements and memories. Overby School Services partners with your school to provide graduation items like caps, gowns, and announcements. Charles Overby will be visiting your school soon. To learn more about Jostens products, they may be found online at jostens.com.
Tonight's game on WZCO is sponsored by Parks Thomas and the staff of Riegelwood Mutual Drug. Riegelwood Mutual Drug has been filling prescriptions, advising, and serving customers since 1989. Located just off Highway 7476 at the Columbus-Brunswick line.
The Tabor City Medicine Mart at 220 South Main Street and Kuntz Medicine Mart on 7th Avenue in Chadron are locally owned community pharmacies. Both locations offer services that include conventional prescription filling, compounding, health screenings, immunizations, medical equipment, and free delivery. Tabor City and Kuntz Medicine Marts are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 until 6, and Saturdays, 8:30 till 3. They each now offer a mobile app for refills and pill reminders. Find out more by calling 653-4800 in Tabor City or 654-4194 for the Kuntz Medicine Mart store in Chadbourne.
Woodman Life Financial Representative David Pless wants you to know that Woodman Life is a fraternal, not-for-profit company. Second, Woodman values relationships, stewardship, community, and accountability, express its beliefs and the qualities Woodman hold most important. Let David Pless give you a full rundown of Woodman Life Insurance, annuities, and member benefits by calling 207-8042. Woodman Life and David Pless are proud to support CCCA Sports Broadcasts.
The Southern Sizzler Steakhouse, 1405 South Madison Street in Whiteville, is open Tuesday through Friday, 11 until 9, Saturday and Sunday, 10:30 until 9. The Southern Sizzler offers the opportunity for a buffet or to order from the menu. Lunch and dinner buffets are available every day with seafood on the buffet Friday and Saturday nights. Menu items include steak, burgers, and chicken. Ice cream is included with each meal. Brandon Collins and the Southern Sizzler staff are proud to sponsor Columbus County Broadcast.
Hello, this is Terry Edmond from Joe's Barbecue Restaurant in Whiteville. We are happy to be sponsoring Columbus County Broadcast. At Joe's Barbecue, you can sit down and order off the menu, and on Friday and Saturday nights, our pig picking buffet is served. Takeout orders are always available.
Don't forget the hush puppies.
Joe's Barbecue is located behind Lowe's in South Whiteville. Open Monday through Thursday, 10 until 8, Friday and Saturday, 10 until 9.
We hope you enjoyed today's game, and thank you for your support. Have a good one.
Black's Tire and Auto Service has served North and South Carolina for over 85 years. In addition to 29 tire and 10 wheel brands, Black's offers air conditioning, brake, transmission, and exhaust repair. Routine automotive maintenance is also available at any of the 37 Black's North and South Carolina locations. A complete list of locations, products, and services can be found at blackstire.com. In Whiteville, Black's Tire and Auto Services is located at 1615 South Madison Street, 317-0229.
Knowledge can prepare students for a successful future. At BB&T, we encourage the pursuit of knowledge on and off the field. Because when students participate in sports, they learn important things, the benefits of teamwork, the power of preparation. That's why we're a proud sponsor of high school and college athletics, and why we offer banking programs designed just for students, so they can start moving in a brighter financial direction today. BB&T.
Member FDIC.
Carolina Sports Medicine and orthopedic specialists treat a variety of conditions and injuries using both surgical and non-surgical methods. Sports medicine addresses the prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and rehab after sustaining an injury. Orthopedic offers therapies for joints and muscles injured due to falls, arthritis, aging, and general wear and tear. The Carolina Sports Medicine and orthopedic staff includes 3 board-certified orthopedic surgeons and 2 physician's assistants. The Wilmington location is open Monday through Friday. The Whiteville office is open Monday and Thursday, 8:30 until 5, and Friday, 8:30 until 4. For more information, visit carolinasportsmed.com. Since 1935, Columbus Regional Healthcare System has provided healthcare services to the residents of Columbus and surrounding counties. Today, Columbus Regional boasts an impressive and highly trained medical staff and other healthcare professionals who represent a range of specialties and are dedicated to the well-being of every patient in their care. Columbus Regional Healthcare System is a not-for-profit organization accredited by the Joint Commission of Accreditation of Healthcare Organizations. To learn more, visit their website at crhealthcare.org. Columbus Regional, helping you get back to you.
Mitchell and Judy Bowen have moved the country nursery beside Highway 130 on the left just past Lowe's of Whiteville.
So that's where they went.
The country nursery still carries a large assortment of lawn and garden plants and products. The gift shop has a variety of bows, wreaths, and signs for seasonal decorating. And they always carry a selection of current style t-shirts and jewelry.
Remember, the country nursery is now located beside Highway 130, just past the Whiteville Lowe's store. Open Monday through Friday, 8 until 5:30. Saturday, 8 until 4. For more information, call 640-6660 or at the Country Nursery Facebook page.
E.W. Fonville and Son Feed, Seed, and Garden Center located at 205 Railroad Street in Tabor City has been serving customers since 1931. They carry a large selection of seed and locally grown plants for the garden and stock a variety of pet, feed, and outdoor supplies. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 1. The phone number is 653-2959. Jake Fonville is his family's fourth generation to serve the greater Tabor City area. Jake and his father, Leon, are proud to support CCCA athletic broadcasts.
First Bank provides financial products for both individuals and businesses. This includes checking and savings accounts, debit and credit cards, personal and business loans. First Bank also offers digital banking for your smartphone, tablet, and personal computer. First Bank has been in business since 1935, open Monday through Thursday, 9 until 5, Friday, 9 until 6. Tabor City Branch Manager Jessica Davis and her staff at 102 East 5th Street are glad to help bring you this evening's broadcast.
Overby School Services is your home for Jostens products. Local Jostens representative Charles Overby offers an assortment of jewelry and regalia to commemorate your high school achievements and memories. Overby School Services partners with your school to provide graduation items like caps, gowns, and announcements. Charles Overby will be visiting your school soon. To learn more about Jostens products, they may be found online at jostens.com.
Tonight's game on WZCO is sponsored by Parks Thomas and the staff of Riegelwood Mutual Drug. Riegelwood Mutual Drug has been filling prescriptions, advising, and serving customers since 1989. Located just off Highway 7476 at the Columbus-Brunswick line.
The Tabor City Medicine Mart at 220 South Main Street and Kuntz Medicine Mart on 7th Avenue in Chadron are locally owned community pharmacies. Both locations offer services that include conventional prescription filling, compounding, health screenings, immunizations, medical equipment, and free delivery. Tabor City and Kuntz Medicine Marts are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 until 6, and Saturdays, 8:30 till 3. They each now offer a mobile app for refills and pill reminders. Find out more by calling 653-4800 in Tabor City or 654-4194 for the Kuntz Medicine Mart store in Chadron.
Woodman Life Financial Representative David Pless wants you to know that Woodman Life is a fraternal, not-for-profit company. Second, Woodman values relationships, stewardship, community, and accountability, and express its beliefs in the qualities Woodman hold most important. Let David Pless give you a full rundown of Woodman Life Insurance, annuities, and member benefits by calling 207-8042. Woodman Life and David Pless are proud to support CCCA sports broadcasts.
The Southern Sizzler Steakhouse, 1405 South Madison Street in Whiteville, is open Tuesday through Friday, 11 until 9, Saturday and Sunday, 10:30 until 9. The Southern Sizzler offers the opportunity for a buffet or to order from the menu. Lunch and dinner buffets are available every day with seafood on the buffet Friday and Saturday nights. Menu items include steak, burgers, and chicken. Ice cream is included with each meal. Brandon Collins and the Southern Sizzler staff are proud to sponsor Columbus County broadcast.
Hello, this is Terry Edmond from Joe's Barbecue Restaurant in Whiteville. We are happy to be sponsoring Columbus County broadcast. At Joe's Barbecue, you can sit down and order off the menu, and on Friday and Saturday nights, our pig picking buffet is served. Takeout orders are always available.
Don't forget the hush puppies.
Joe's Barbecue is located behind Lowe's in South Whiteville. Open Monday through Thursday, 10 until 8, Friday and Saturday, 10 until 9.
We hope you enjoyed today's game, and thank you for your support. Have a good one.
Black's Tire and Auto Service has served North and South Carolina for over 85 years. In addition to 29 tire and 10 wheel brands, Black's offers air conditioning, brake, transmission, and exhaust repair. Routine automotive maintenance is also available at any of the 37 Black's North and South Carolina locations. A complete list of locations, products, and services can be found at blackstire.com. In Whiteville, Black's Tire and Auto Services is located at 1615 South Madison Street, 317-0229.
Knowledge can prepare students for a successful future. At BB&T, we encourage the pursuit of knowledge on and off the field. Because when students participate in sports, they learn important things: the benefits of teamwork, the power of preparation. That's why we're a proud sponsor of high school and college athletics, and why we offer banking programs designed just for students, so they can start moving in a brighter financial direction today. BB&T.
Member FDIC.
Carolina sports medicine and orthopedic specialists treat a variety of conditions and injuries using both surgical and non-surgical methods. Sports medicine addresses the prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and rehab after sustaining an injury. Orthopedic offers therapies for joints and muscles injured due to falls, arthritis, aging, and general wear and tear. The Carolina sports medicine and orthopedic staff includes 3 board-certified orthopedic surgeons and 2 physician's assistants. The Wilmington location is open Monday through Friday. The Whiteville office is open Monday and Thursday, 8:30 until 5, and Friday, 8:30 until 4. For more information, visit carolinasportsmed.com. Since 1935, Columbus Regional Healthcare System has provided healthcare services to the residents of Columbus and surrounding counties. Today, Columbus Regional boasts an impressive and highly trained medical staff and other healthcare professionals who represent a range of specialties and are dedicated to the well-being of every patient in their care. Columbus Regional Healthcare System is a not-for-profit organization accredited by the Joint Commission of Accreditation of Healthcare Organizations. To learn more, visit their website at crhealthcare.org. Columbus Regional, helping you get back to you.
Mitchell and Judy Bowen have moved the country nursery beside Highway 130 on the left just past Lowe's of Whiteville.
So that's where they went.
The country nursery still carries a large assortment of lawn and garden plants and products. The gift shop has a variety of bows, wreaths, and signs for seasonal decorating. And they always carry a selection of current style t-shirts and jewelry.
Remember, the country nursery is now located beside Highway 130, just past the Whiteville Lowe's store. Open Monday through Friday, 8 until 5:30, Saturday, 8 until 4. For more information, call 640-6660 or at the Country Nursery Facebook page.
E.W. Farmville & Son Feed, Seed, and Garden Center located at 205 Railroad Street in Tabor City has been serving customers since 1931. They carry a large selection of seed and locally grown plants for the garden and stock a variety of pet, feed, and outdoor supplies. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 1. The phone number is 653-2959. Jake Farmville is his family's 4th generation to serve the greater Tabor City area. Jake and his father, Leon, are proud to support CCCA athletic broadcasts.
First Bank provides financial products for both individuals and businesses. This includes checking and savings accounts, debit and credit cards, personal and business loans. First Bank also offers digital banking for your smartphone, tablet, and personal computer. First Bank has been in business since 1935, open Monday through Thursday, 9 until 5, Friday, 9 until 6. Tabor City Branch Manager Jessica Davis and her staff at 102 East 5th Street are glad to help bring you this evening's broadcast.
Overby School Services is your home for Jostens products. Local Jostens representative Charles Overby offers an assortment of jewelry and regalia to commemorate your high school achievements and memories. Overby School Services partners with your school to provide graduation items like caps, gowns, and announcements. Charles Overby will be visiting your school soon. To learn more about Jostens products, they may be found online at jostens.com.
Tonight's game on WZCO is sponsored by Parks Thomas and the staff of Riegelwood Mutual Drug. Riegelwood Mutual Drug has been filling prescriptions, advising, and serving customers since 1989. Located just off Highway 7476 at the Columbus-Brunswick line.
The Tabor City Medicine Mart at 220 South Main Street and Kuntz Medicine Mart on 7th Avenue in Chadron are locally owned community pharmacies. Both locations offer services that include conventional prescription filling, compounding, health screenings, immunizations, medical equipment, and free delivery. Tabor City and Kuntz Medicine Marts are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 until 6, and Saturdays, 8:30 till 3. They each now offer a mobile app for refills and pill reminders. Find out more by calling 653-4800 in Tabor City or 654-4194 for the Kuntz Medicine Mart store in Chadbourne.
Woodman Life Financial Representative David Pless wants you to know that Woodman Life is a fraternal not-for-profit company. Second, Woodman values relationships, stewardship, community, and accountability, express its beliefs and the qualities Woodman hold most important. Let David Pless give you a full rundown of Woodman Life Insurance, annuities, and member benefits by calling 207-8042. Woodman Life and David Pless are proud to support CCCA sports broadcasts.
The Southern Sizzler Steakhouse, 1405 South Madison Street in Whiteville, is open Tuesday through Friday, 11 until 9, Saturday and Sunday, 10:30 until 9. The Southern Sizzler offers the opportunity for a buffet or to order from the menu. Lunch and dinner buffets are available every day with seafood on the buffet Friday and Saturday nights. Menu items include steak, burgers, and chicken. Ice cream is included with each meal. Brandon Collins and the Southern Sizzler staff are proud to sponsor Columbus County broadcast.
Hello, this is Terry Edmond from Joe's Barbecue Restaurant in Whiteville. We are happy to be sponsoring Columbus County broadcast. At Joe's Barbecue, you can sit down and order off the menu, and on Friday and Saturday nights, our pig picking buffet is served. Takeout orders are always available.
Don't forget the hush puppies.
Joe's Barbecue is located behind Lowe's in South Whiteville. Open Monday through Thursday, 10 until 8, Friday and Saturday, 10 until 9.
We hope you enjoyed today's game, and thank you for your support. Have a good one.
Black's Tire and Auto Service has served North and South Carolina for over 85 years. In addition to 29 tire and 10 wheel brands, Black's offers air conditioning, brake, transmission, and exhaust repair. Routine automotive maintenance is also available at any of the 37 Black's North and South Carolina locations. A complete list of locations, products, and services can be found at blackstire.com. In Whiteville, Black's Tire and Auto Services is located at 1615 South Madison Street, 317-0229.
Okay, we are back for the second half kickoff. West Bladen kicking off to West Columbus. 22-6 our score, ready to start the second half. I'd like to thank the West Columbus concession stand for the sausage dogs, the band for the chocolate, and we're ready to start the second half because I'm nice and comfortable now. Let's call some football.
So here we go. West Columbus, you keep the pedal down, you keep running hard, finish where you started. West Bladen needs to have some adjustments made and come out and turn some things around.
I think most important for both teams right now is to play as penalty-free in the second half as possible.
That ball takes a nasty hop there, and number 10, Marshall, will grab it successfully, and West Columbus will start on their own 28-yard line here. 89.9 FM, WZCO. If you're just joining us, this is the start of the third quarter here down in Sarah Gorder. We're at Viking Stadium, and West Columbus hosting West Bladen and leading 26-6.
I don't know if it's just me, but I'm enjoying the kicking game. I've seen some crazy hops and bounces and spins.
It's been wild between the kicks, the punts. That ball has just gone every which way.
Say what you want, but this has been entertaining.
Definitely has. Tyson is back out, and he has ball in the gun. Low snap, but he picks it up, rolls to his left, and he will try to break the tackle, but he will not. And he will be sacked there by number 21, Ballard, for a big loss. I'm sorry, 24, Newkirk.
Credit Newkirk for chasing that thing down. The athletic, speedy quarterback has run himself out of trouble most of the evening. Could not quite get the corner on that one. Outstanding hustle by the young man from South Robb.
And that's about a 7-yard loss.
I forgot who we're playing at this point.
Second down and roughly 17. Tyson ready. There's the snap. Rolls right and cuts it back up the middle. And he's got room as he breaks 2 tackles. Can he cut it back? And he tries to cut it, but runs the end to number 80, Drake, and down he'll go, but not before he moves the chains.
Quick, elusive run, hits that corner like a dart, and he was in the second level before West Bladen realized that he was there, and he just accelerated all the way through that run.
There for a minute, I thought he was going to pass that ball out to
Cisse.
Ball on the 46-yard line. West Columbus 1st and 10. Quick handoff up the middle, and not a lot of room there on 1st and 10.
credit that West Bladen defensive line, really stout at that point. Saw the dive back and pounced on it before he can get any traction. We're looking at 2nd and 10.
They're going to get a nice spot on that, so Cisse will actually gain maybe one. 2nd down and 9, 10:30 left here in this one. Our third quarter, that is, not in the game. 26-6 is our score. West on their first possession of the third quarter.
West being very methodical, taking their time. They're going to try and milk as much of this clock as they can with a big lead.
West hands off to, oh no, this one's going to end bad, and it does. Attended handoff for number 10, Marshall. Marshall missed it, and then Marshall kicked it the other direction.
Went from bad to worse in a heartbeat for Marshall. And I'll tell you, I mean, that's a big, big momentum changer for West Bladen. And they needed that because they just hadn't had anything going their way for about a quarter and a half.
Recovered there by number 53, Kendall Johnson, and that kick cost them another 10 yards.
That's a big 20, 30-yard change in field position, too, because West Bladen was on the receiving end of a couple of big runs, and really it looked like West Columbus had this in hand. And right now, if West Bladen can cash this in, this is going to be a brand-new ball game.
1st and 10 on the West Columbus 25-yard line. Snap to Adams. Adam hands off to Ballard. Ballard up the middle. Ballard's still scrambling, and he's going to push it down close to first down yardage.
Nice run by Ballard. Really kept his legs moving. A lot of the West Columbus tacklers were up around his shoulders. A nice broadside young man, and he just willed himself for another 3 or 4 yards. Makes it about a 2nd and about maybe 3 or 4.
Adams will stay in that gun formation. West Columbus makes a quick substitution and trying to get the guy off the field before the ball is snapped. Adams once again to Ballard keeps it, and West Columbus isn't having any of that. And number 44, we've called his name more than once, Sumter with a huge sack.
I'll tell you right now, I think he was probably better off if he'd have handed that ball off because that West Columbus had over-pursued on that, expecting him to pull it out on the option. And the Kewan Sumter, as you said, was having nothing of it.
So from a 2nd and 2 now to a 3rd and 7. West Bladen now on about their own 21, 22-yard line.
And West Bladen's been here before. I mean, we're looking at possibly 2-down territory. They've had opportunities tonight to shorten this lead from West Columbus. They've had opportunities to be deep in West Columbus territory. They just have not been able to pull the trigger and get a score.
Play has been called in. The offense is set up. Adams and Ballard back. There's the snap. Adams looks to throw. Great penetration and great hands there. Brought in by number 80, Drake. And Drake's going to get close to a first down.
Drake should have been brought down by the first tackler. Manages to make him miss and picks up the extra 2 or 3 yards needed to move the chains, and that's a big first down for West Bladen.
And very close to a sack. West just maybe a step or two from getting there, but Adams gets the ball off.
And that's the right call if you're West Bladen. You've got to slow down that West Columbus pass rush. Screen passes out to the flats, designed to either freeze the linebackers or slow down those rushers and make them think twice before they pin their ears back.
Adams gets it. Adams will keep it up the middle, cuts it left and right. Adams got room, and there's a hole, and Adams is in for 6.
Just that one play, slowing down the linebackers, gives Adam all the hole he needs to skirt up the middle and down to the right-hand side, and he will pick up the quick 6.
So off a West Columbus fumble leads to a West Bladen touchdown, and it's 26-12 here with 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Still plenty of time if you're West Bladen. If you're West Columbus, you cannot afford to get sloppy. You want to keep your foot on the gas, keep doing what you've been doing, and really nurse this lead against West Bladen.
Yeah, we saw it in that first quarter, that drive with 5 or 6 penalties. Now West Columbus looking at 4 snaps and 3 fumbles, and you've got to get that out of your head and get that one gone. And there is Adams pulling it down, running it in for 2. Adams tries to cut the corner, but he will be forced out, and that'll be no good.
Okay, so we got a 14-point lead for West Columbus over West Bladen. And, again, as we saw in the first half, these two teams have a tendency to make mental errors, and some lapses in judgment. And here's what you're looking at. You have to get that, as you correctly and astutely said, out of your head, because it's very easy when you're 1-4 or 1-5 to let that doubt seep in when some of these mistakes happen. It's going to be the team that blocks that out and corrects, makes an error correction. It'll get this win tonight.
26-12, 8 minutes remaining. Special teams is on their way out to the field. And that puts a little bit of momentum back in West Bladen side of the field.
Now, if you're West Columbus, like you said, you got to get it out of your head. I think the best way to do that is you get the ball to Cisse, and you just drive yourself down, 2 or 3 yards at a pop, and get yourself back in a positive frame of mind.
Number 7 has it teed up. There's the whistle. And here we go. And this one will be a line drive kick down the middle. They're going to let it go a couple levels, and there's that ball loose again, but it's picked up by number 2, McKinney, and he gets it down. That started to look like it was going to be another issue.
He's made some pretty crazy special teams plays tonight, but it's one of those things where all you need is a lane and a hole and one person out of position, and you can go for a long way on a kickoff. So it will be West Columbus ball, 1st and 10 on about the 46-yard line.
So, yeah, West Columbus, you get out, you scratched them last couple of series, and you go back to doing what you did there in the first and second quarter. Huddled up, getting ready here.
Again, I think that just gets back to doing what you've been successful with. Get the ball to Cisse, a couple of quick quarterback sneaks, and you're going to be right back, knocking on the door once again.
Cisse will actually be up under center. There's the snap and penetration galore.
And we got laundry on the field on the tackle.
Then Cisse's grabbing face mask saying, and that's what it is.
Unfortunate if you're West Bladen, they had that, not only the snap count down, but they pretty much had diagnosed the play, and they were bringing the house. And just, unfortunately, one mental mistake later, instead of it being 2nd and 15, you're looking at 1st and 10.
Now West Columbus in West Bladen territory all the way down to the 40-yard line. Fresh set of downs, 7:51 left before the end of the third quarter. And Tyson back in at quarterback. Tyson will remain in the option. There's the snap. Pitches it out to Cisse. Cisse right side, and Cisse will pick up close to 8 or 9 on 1st and 10.
Cisse, for a big man, is deceptively quick. I mean, you look at that guy with a kind of that size, and you don't expect him to be as fast as he is. He rounds the corner and hits another gear, and before you realize that he's, at least 8 or 9 yards deep in your secondary.
And actually moved a spot back a little bit. Looks like he got about 6 there on 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line, 2nd and 4. Tyson in, remains in the option. Cisse will be in the backfield with him. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Here's the snap. Tyson rolls to his right, and he's breaking tackles, and he's going to be all the way down close to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
I'll tell you, I just can't understand how Tyson is just that elusive. He just a quick turn of a shoulder there, a quick stutter step here, and all of a sudden he's already down 20 yards deep in the secondary. He's having himself a nice game tonight.
Official spot will be on the 14-yard line, and there it'll be 1st and 10. 26-12 is our score. 7:23 left here in the third quarter. 89.9 FM, WZCO.
Once again, West Columbus content to take their time, take as much time off the clock as possible and shorten this game up.
Tyson ready. Here's the snap. And there's the pitch to Cisse. Cisse right side, and he'll ramble in for 4 or 5.
I'll tell you, Cisse, for all the world, I thought was going to fumble that ball. He carried that thing high up on his shoulder. I didn't think he can get any higher up without flying out of there.
So 2nd down and 5 here. Ball on about the 8-yard line. West Columbus brings the play in from the side with Tyson. They'll talk it over real quick, and then they'll get set. Tyson this time will go up under center. McKinney in motion, and penetration there by Wes Bladen, and they'll drop Tyson for a loss.
I'll tell you right now, if I'm West Columbus, the first thing I'm thinking about on the sideline is we've got to go on a hard count because they are just picking up whatever the snap signals are for West Columbus, and they're just teeing off on the defensive line right now.
Well, one issue's been it's whenever the quarterback goes up under center. That's the ones that they're getting the huge penetration. So I don't know if they're doing something different on that. Not as much penetration in that option. But when any time Tyson and or Cisse goes up under, there's 1 or 2 West Bladen guys grabbing them before they can take 2 steps backwards. And I believe West Columbus is going to call a timeout, and we're going to hit a spot.
Knowledge can prepare students for a successful future. At BB&T, we encourage the pursuit of knowledge on and off the field. Because when students participate in sports, they learn important things. The benefits of teamwork, the power of preparation. That's why we're a proud sponsor of high school and college athletics, and why we offer banking programs designed just for students, so they can start moving in a brighter financial direction today. BB&T.
Member FDIC.
Okay, we are back. 26-12 your score. West Columbus driving. We are here. Rod Likens, Kevin Tolman, Kelly Jones, and the great folks from CCCA. Still quite a ball game. Got a lot of good high school football going on tonight. We are deep now into the conference season, and we are getting to the point where things are going to start to get interesting when you talk about playoff seeding and championships here at the end of the season. And Rod Likens, we haven't had a chance to say this the last couple of years, but it looks like with a couple of wins here or there, both East and West Columbus do look like playoff possibilities at this point.
Yeah, it has been a few years since had that discussion, and it's got to be some positive words or thoughts at least in those 2 camps, and that's good to hear.
And it's going to be nice, and I think it's going to help your numbers too. When people start seeing success, they get a little more hungry for it.
Tyson flips out to number 23, and 23 makes the throw into number 8. So what a play there. Tavon Tyler to Daquan Hardy for the 14-yard TD pass.
Great play called by West Columbus and James Pierce. They saw him sucking up on the run, and they saw that quick option. They thought nobody was going to look for the receiver, and he was wide open behind everybody in the secondary.
So 32-12 is our score here. West Columbus will set up and go for 2 to try to make it 34-12. Tyson up under center. Cisse in the backfield. There's the snap. Tyson's going to push it forward, but I don't think he's going to be able to get through that West Columbus or that West Bladen line, and it is no good. So 5:18 left here in the third. 32-12 our score, and we'll be back.
Carolina Sports Medicine and orthopedic specialists treat a variety of conditions and injuries using both surgical and non-surgical methods. Sports medicine addresses the prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and rehab after sustaining an injury. Orthopedic offers therapies for joints and muscles injured due to falls, arthritis, aging, and general wear and tear. The Carolina Sports Medicine and orthopedic staff includes 3 board-certified orthopedic surgeons and 2 physician's assistants. The Wilmington location is open Monday through Friday. The Whiteville office is open Monday and Thursday, 8:30 until 5, and Friday, 8:30 until 4. For more information, visit carolinasportsmed.com.
Okay, we are back. West Columbus with the kickoff, having just scored on a nice halfback pass, 32-12, third quarter, and we are rapidly advancing toward the end of this ball game with West Columbus firmly in control.
Austin Booth on a true onside kick, and number 11 will fall on the West Columbus 49-yard line.
I don't know if that's a true onside kicker. He just almost overran that thing. First and 10, looks like at about midfield for South Rob. Again, nice job last time. Just mixed up the run and pass pretty well and really were able to, for the first time, to catch West Columbus a little lax on defense and were able to pick up a score. They've got to start scoring points in bunches if they're going to get back in this ballgame.
Adams and Ballard there in the backfield. Here comes the snap. Adams rolls left. Looks like, and he does, pitches it to Ballard, and great penetration by Nigel Cisse. And he will drop him at the line of scrimmage for no gain on 1st and 10.
Can't say enough about these linebackers and defensive linemen for West Columbus. Really playing a great game. Seem to have diagnosed the West play in the offense, and most of the time they're playing on West Columbus' side of the field.
And there will actually knock it for a 2-yard loss, so that'll make it 2nd down and 10. 4:49 left here in the third quarter. 32-12 is our score. West Columbus leads. Here's the snap. Adams to Ballard. Ballard's got a hole up the middle, and he will be tackled at just shy of the 1st down marker.
They found something that works on that defense, on that running back. I don't think they're really keen on the fullback, and he's getting good yardage and moving the chains right now. I think West Columbus is really pinning their ears back. I think they're just overrunning things a little bit.
1st and 10. Ball is right about the 38-yard line of West Columbus. Adams hands off to Ballard. Ballard will take this one up the middle, and he's going to push it for another 5 to 8 yards.
Again, West Columbus is great, getting great penetration. I think that they're overrunning. They're expecting the quarterback to keep pulling that out. He's had some great runs so far this evening that they're just not buying that dive fake, and they're overrunning the fullback.
So 2nd down and 3 here. Ball on about the 31, 32-yard line of West Columbus. West Bladen staying in that Adams and Ballard there, and he wanted to pitch it, but he didn't, and now he'll throw it. He was close to being over the line of scrimmage when he threw that one.
Had to find the down marker to figure out whether he was or he wasn't, but apparently he was just a yard or two shy. But, again, pump faking, freezing the linebackers gives him an opportunity to maybe get it off and not lose as much yardage.
That'll bring up 3rd down and about 3:36 left.
As these seconds start to tick down for West Bladen, every possession becomes just that much more key, and they really need a 1st down right here.
Adams to Ballard. Ballard up the middle, and Ballard will be close. We'll see here.
I think that depends on the spot right now, but he's making it awful close, and you have to go at this point in the game if you're West Bladen.
You're down 25 yards or so from the end zone, and you're looking at no more than 4th and 1. And that's what, so you're looking at 4th down and 1 here. So, you definitely, that's an easy call there. 3 minutes left here in the third. Adams still in the quarterback. Ballard still in the backfield. The snap. Quick handoff to Ballard. Good defense there by West Columbus. It'll be close.
I'll tell you, 44, Kewan Sumter once again on the play. But I'll tell you something right now. If he got it, it was maybe by a lace because there was not much there. That defense for West Columbus.
So with 2:46 left here in the third, that was enough for the down, and the chains will move.
Executive producer Kelly Jones looking to throw the challenge flag on the spot. He did not like that at all.
I still want those little white footballs. Sladen loves to throw. Never mind.
He's still looking for his footballs.
Folks, if you have any of Kelly Jones' footballs, please return them to the press box, care of CCCA.
Care of quarter-cent sales tax.
There we go, handoff, and it's a fake as Adams will take it, go right side, and he will turn the corner and pick up 4 or 5 there on 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, he's done that a couple times tonight. Really good with his mechanics, and you look for all the world like he's got giving that ball off, and he protects it so well. Nice play by the young man this evening.
Second down and 5, 2:23 left here in the third. Ball right there, about the 21, 22-yard line.
West Bladen doesn't seem to be in that much of a hurry at this point. You'd think they might be trying to pick up the pace a little bit, knowing they've only got a quarter, maybe a third, to get this thing back in hand.
Snap to Adams. Adams will keep it himself, goes up the middle, tries to cut it back out, and there's just not much there that time.
Adams is a tough young man because he's taking a lot of hits tonight. He's been a bulk of the West Bladen offense. And I'll tell you, that man's going to be sore tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm. See where they spot. It'll be third down and probably about 4.
Again, 2 down territory if you are West Bladen. Precious time ticking off for the Knights.
This is a win for West Columbus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, you're down 20 points late third quarter. You've got to pick up the pace a little bit if you're going to get back in this ballgame.
Snap to Adams. Adams to Ballard. Ballard up the middle. West Columbus just stops it, and that one's led by number 75, Chandler Fowler.
As an old defensive line coach, I love great line play, and credit those young men up front for West Columbus. They are just not allowing any kind of movement and any kind of running up the middle for West Bladen.
Fourth down and 3 here. West Columbus trying to hold and get the ball back. Ball's on the 20-yard line of West Columbus.
I think right now what concerns me is you got to look for that sense of urgency. You got to get 3 scores, and you got to get them quickly.
Snap to almost.
And that'll help move the chains for West Bladen as we got an offside from West Columbus.
Costly penalty there.
Especially on fourth down and 3.5, 5 yards, moves the chains, and it'll be first down.
Yep, you're West Columbus. You're close to taking the ball over on downs, and then you give it to them. You just can't quite do that.
Drives coaches mad when they get yardage when the clock is stopped.
Don't think. Well, they may. West Bladen will probably get one more snap in before the end of the third quarter. And there's Adams to Ballard. Ballard has a hole, and Ballard has hit it, and Ballard will go all the way in for the score.
Tough running by the young man off tackle to the left side. Almost tackled 2 or 3 times. It's just good mechanics, kept his head low and kept his shoulders square, kept motoring toward the end zone, and he achieved his goal.
11.3 seconds left before the third, and the score is now 32-18. West Columbus still up by 14.
West Bladen looking like they're going for 2 to try to make this a 12-point ball game.
And there's the snap, and great pressure by West Columbus. That run goes nowhere, and it will be 32-18 with 11.3 seconds left before the third comes to an end.
I'll tell you right now, what's concerning if you're West Bladen is you have 2 enemies right now. You have West Columbus and you have the clock, and you need to make as much hay as you can while taking precious few seconds off that clock, because you're going to need 2 scores to tie, 3 scores to win. South Rob lost to East Columbus earlier this week. We got some scores coming across. Like we talked about, East Columbus now with 2 wins going to look to get into that playoff picture. Whiteville Wolfpack 13, Red Springs Red Devils 12, fourth quarter. I mean, that's going to be a fantastic ball. We got some. I know Whiteville's got South Columbus and East Bladen on the docket still.
Special teams gets ready to come out for these final 11.3 seconds of the third quarter.
Did you get South Columbus 35, Fairmont 26?
Have an update on the South Columbus game. South Columbus 35, Fairmont 26.
There's a line drive kick, and that one's going to go all the way to right about the 20-yard line and be downed. And West Columbus will start there with 10.8 seconds left here in the third.
Again, precious seconds ticked off. They got the score, but unfortunately took a long time in doing it. And you've got two enemies right now if you're a Knight. You have the clock and you have West Columbus. Right now you need a big 3 and out, or you can't allow West Columbus to take too much time off this clock before you get the ball back.
They'll actually spot it there at about the 22-yard line. So West Columbus here. Tyson will remain in the option. He's ready. Snap. And he will take it himself, start up the middle, but number 14, Leak, will meet him and bring him down after a short gain.
And that will conclude the third quarter play. Your leaders right now, West Columbus 32, West Bladen 18. We will be back after a couple of spots.
Since 1935, Columbus Regional Healthcare System has provided healthcare services to the residents of Columbus and surrounding counties. Today, Columbus Regional boasts an impressive and highly trained medical staff and other healthcare professionals who represent a range of specialties and are dedicated to the well-being of every patient in their care. Columbus Regional Healthcare System is a not-for-profit organization accredited by the Joint Commission of Accreditation of Healthcare Organizations. To learn more, visit their website at crhealthcare.org. Columbus Regional, helping you get back to you.
Mitchell and Judy Bowen have moved the country nursery beside Highway 130 on the left just past Lowe's of Whiteville.
So that's where they went.
The country nursery still carries a large assortment of lawn and garden plants and products. The gift shop has a variety of bows, wreaths, and signs for seasonal decorating. And they always carry a selection of current style t-shirts and jewelry.
Remember, the country nursery is now located beside Highway 130, just past the Whiteville Lowe's store. Open Monday through Friday, 8 until 5:30, Saturday, 8 until 4. For more information, call 640-6660 or at the Country Nursery Facebook page.
Okay, we are back. We've got a big update coming from Red Springs tonight. Red Springs 18, Whiteville 13. Fourth quarter. There's a lot of exciting football get to be played there. Whiteville with a couple of big ball games coming up. We're coming down to the end of that Three Rivers Conference race.
Quick pass from Tyson out to number 23, Tyler, and not a lot on that one.
And I'll tell you right now, real good play, because right now, if West Bladen can get off the field, they can potentially get a quick score and good field position.
And actually going to lose about a half a yard on that one. So it's going to be 3rd down and 11 here. Tyson remains in the option. Receiver spread, 2 on each side. And left side Tyson goes, and he's got room as he takes it up through. And he will get close to a first down, if not past a first down.
And I'll tell you, that's a tough nut to crack if you're West Bladen, knowing you're about to get off the field and get, some precious time. I think they're going to call timeout and take a look at this thing.
Well, let's see here. What do we? First down as they're moving the chains.
Which, again, takes another 2 minutes off the clock if you're West Bladen, and they're precious ticks you need to get yourself those 2 scores you need to tie this ball game.
10:38 left here in the game. West Columbus leads 32-18. Tyson in the option. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, with Cisse in the backfield. There's the snap. Handoff, and there is Cisse, and he'll pick up a few on 1st and 10.
If I'm James Pierce right now, I'm going to run that and run that mess into the ground and just have Cisse pick up 2 and 3 yards at a pop. Not anything fancy, just enough to move the chains and keep the clock moving.
2nd down and 8 here, just under 10 minutes left. West Columbus up 32-18.
Again, West Columbus really milking that 25-second clock, going to take it all the way down before they snap the ball.
Tyson in the gun is ready and fakes the handoff to Cisse. He'll roll right and keep it. He tucks it down is a little shake as he is pushed out of bounds and, well, tackled close to out of bounds, if not out of bounds, and that'll move the chains too, should. I think he stayed in bounds.
I think right now, if I'm West Bladen, I'm probably going to go ahead and maybe shoot some linebackers, do something they're not ready for. They got to send somebody to disrupt the flow of this West Columbus offense. Otherwise, West Columbus is going to take their time, methodically move down the field, and drain every second off this clock.
So 9:12 left. Clock is rolling. West Columbus getting ready. And they have it on their own 43-yard line. Two receivers left and right. Tyson back to throw. He's going to be pressured by Ballard, and Ballard's going to sack him for a loss.
Ballard had to sit a second gear, and he had to hit a third one to go ahead and get around the corner. He thought he had that thing diagnosed, and he had him in his sights, and he scooted out, and he had to go get him again.
It was close. 2nd and 14 here. 8:30 left here in this one. 32-18 is our score. West Columbus up.
Again, if you're West Columbus right now, you take your time. You make sure ball security is at a premium. The only way that West Bladen gets back in this ball game is if you get a turnover or maybe some kind of, something you're not expecting. So just take your time. Make sure of your handoffs and your passes, and you should win this ball game.
West Columbus ready now as they get the line set. Tyson gets the snap, flips it back to Cisse, and Cisse will get back to close to the original line of scrimmage.
And dangerous pitch. I had no idea where he was pitching. It looked like he just kind of tossed it out there without even looking.
Hell no, they only gave him one on that one, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 13. 7:36 left in this one. 32-18 is our score.
West Columbus already taking 2 or 3 minutes off the clock on this possession, leaving precious little time left on the clock for any kind of offense from West Bladen.
West Columbus quality using the clock up. There's a quick pass out to number 2, McKinney.
And I'm telling you, I can hear almost everybody here in the press box and everybody from the West Columbus side saying, stay in bounds, stay in bounds. I mean, if you're West Columbus, the one thing you don't want to do right now is stop the clock.
Correction on that last one. That was number 23, Tyler. And that will bring up a 4th down and 9. 7:08 left here. West Columbus will punt as they are on their own 43-yard line.
That's a quality possession for West Columbus. You didn't score. You didn't really move it past your own 40-yard line, but you took at least 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Low snap, but easily picked up, and not that good of a punt. And that ball will give West Bladen some pretty solid field position. I'm not sure that thing went 10 yards.
That looked like my golf shot. I took a quick dog leg to the left.
Whew. 6:44 left here in this one. 32-18, West Columbus leads. West Bladen will start on their side of the field, but in pretty good field position as that ball is spotted at the 49-yard line. That is a net punt of roughly about 5 yards.
And now if you're West Bladen, you can't be too, you can't try to push it, but you cannot just continue to take your time getting plays in and out and trying to figure out what you're doing. You need to get on the ball, and you need to run. You need to get in and out of the huddle.
Same 2 receivers set both sides for West Bladen. Adams will pull it down and go to the left, and he keeps working, and as he rounds the corner, trying to break some tackles, and he will be forced out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. So a gain of close 9 on 1st and 10.
And more importantly, he gets out of bounds, and he preserves those precious seconds on the clock. And he's going to need a couple more plays like that to get him down to scoring range.
Second down and about 2 here. And there is the handoff to Ballard, and Ballard will get down to about the 35-yard line, and he will move the chains.
That's smart play calling if you're West Bladen. he ran the same option formation. He ran the same option motion, and just tossed it right back up inside, expecting him to be sleeping. The inside linebacker vacates, and there's a nice big hole, and he picks up the first down.
Adams gets situated. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff to Ballard, takes it right or left side, and he will pick up a few on 1st and 10.
And there's a scrum for the last 2 or 3 yards, but again, stays inbounds, only picks up a few yards. Precious seconds ticking off the clock.
5:30 left in this one. 32-18 is our score.
I think right now, if you got them going with that option, it might be a quick time to throw out that halfback pass.
Time is ticking off here.
Again, sense of urgency just kind of lacking if you're West Bladen. I mean, these are seconds you're going to need because you're down 2 scores.
And we are at 5 minutes left here in the 4th. West Bladen's ready. The snap to Adams. Adams hands off Ballard. Ballard starts left, goes right, breaks through some holes, breaks through some tackles, and he'll push it down to close to the 12 to 13-yard line.
They seem to have found something with Ballard. I mean, he'll do that quick stutter step, and that allows him just to let the linebacker over pursue, and he's in behind him, and he's picking up big yardage and big chunks at this point.
Clock has begun here. West Bladen can still get a first down before a touchdown. Ballard hands off, or Adams to Ballard. Ballard's going to take it left side this time. West Columbus holding tight, and not much to get there on 1st and 10.
Try to stretch it out, maybe get around the corner. Ends up not being able to make it. Credit the West Columbus linebackers for holding their position and not over pursuing the play. And it's going to be 2nd and long.
4:14 left here, 32-18. West Columbus leading. West Bladen has the ball on the West Columbus 8-yard line. West Bladen ready. Here's the snap. Handoff to Ballard. Ballard takes it up the middle, and Ballard will push in for not yet. He's got it down to about the goal line.
Again, right now, unfortunately, if you're West Bladen, you might be about to score, but you're having every bit of life that you can drained out of you.
So 3rd and 1. Didn't score, nor did he get the first down. Handoff to Ballard. Ballard up the middle. Ballard in for 6.
And this will be getting very interesting now if you're West Bladen and West Columbus, because anything can happen in the last 4 minutes. But if I'm West Columbus, I'm making sure I got my hands team out front.
32-24. Going to try for 2 here. If they can get the 2, that'll cut the lead to 6 with 3.5 minutes left. And this time we will see a true onside kick.
Don't have to be fancy right now. If I were them, I'd go right back to Ballard. He's taking the ball on most of these carries during this drive.
And Ballard, fake to Ballard. Adams tried, but West Columbus drops him way back. And 32-24 is our score here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one. West Bladen will kick off to East Bladen. West Bladen will kick off to West Columbus. It is past my bedtime, Mr. Toman. I ain't going to lie.
I'll tell you right now, it's going to get very interesting these last 3.5 minutes. Right now, if you're West Columbus, you got the hands team sitting out front, and we'll see the first purposeful onside kick we've seen in a long time at this point.
Maybe, definitely this season, and maybe the last couple of seasons.
And if I'm James Pierce right now, I'm telling everybody on my offense, ball security, ball security, ball security, and I'm telling them to stay inbounds, force West Bladen to use their timeouts, and really try to ice this ball game.
South Columbus has opened up a big lead over Fairmont, 49-26 in the 3rd, I think it said.
Again, we are late in the conference season. It's getting to be that time of the year. I know with hurricanes and everything else, it's been kind of disjointed this year with football, but we are rapidly coming to the conclusion of football season here in southeastern North Carolina, and this is where it starts to get fun. We start looking at playoff positioning, championships being awarded. kids really looking to make a name for themselves at this point in the season. There's a lot of exciting football these last couple of weeks.
3 minutes, 30 seconds, 32-24. West Columbus leads. West Bladen getting ready to kick off. And West Columbus, this one's going to be the true onside, and that one will
be whistled dead.
Yep.
Lucky enough for West Bladen, they were all sides and the play was blown dead.
Yeah, because that kick was doomed from the start.
I think the question is, you decline the penalty and take possession of the ball on the 40-yard line.
If I have a choice to decline it, I'm definitely declining it. This is before I think it was before.
Did you just say false start? How do you have a false start in the kickoff?
I think somebody got excited. And
I can see offside, but I've never seen a false start in the kickoff.
Hey,
we had a false start on defense tonight, so anything
can happen in this game. So West Bladen catches a break there, and they will get another opportunity at it. Sides are ready, and here we go. And I'm not, I see their strategy, but that one's kind of risky there, and it backfired for West Bladen. So West Columbus is going to start in great field position with 3.5 minutes left, and just play smart on this one.
If they can manage to get 1 first down, maybe 2, this ball game's over. They just run out of time.
I'm not sure.
The kick didn't go 10 yards.
Yeah. I mean, they touched it, but that's the danger of that kick. You kick that hard that you're not going to get that ball to go 10 yards before you touch it. That ball's not going to not kick like that. It's not going to take that.
Unfortunately, that's a penalty because –
so we're going to straighten this one out. But any way you look at it, West Columbus' ball, West Columbus in good field position. They just need to be strategic over these next 3 minutes and 29 seconds.
Strategic and discipline. Make sure if you're going to hand the ball off that you have a good exchange, quarterback to center and quarterback to running back. And I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't be too averse to having a couple of quarterback sneaks at that point because he's shown the ability to move the ball and get at least positive yards every time he touches it.
Right. West Columbus has the ball on the West Bladen 40-yard line, 39-yard line. And here we go. Tyson will be back in the gun. Cisse will be back with him. 2 receivers both sides. There's the snap, and there's the play. Tyson will go right side and cut it back left, and he'll get about 4 or 5 on 1st and 10.
And we do have a quick timeout call by West Bladen. And I'll tell you, he's very dangerous the way he's carrying the ball right now. At this point in the ball game, I don't care if you get 1 yard, you tuck that thing away. I think that's going to make James Pierce awful gray-headed over there on the other side.
Right.
See, putting the ball out there where it gets a chance to get it slapped away.
Yeah, got to be very careful on those because you can't make the mental mistake. You play heads up, solid football here, and in 3 minutes and 20 seconds, you walk away with your second victory of the year.
First conference victory
first conference victory in quite a few years.
And 2 wins, maybe 3 wins, are going to be very key if you're looking at A, getting a playoff berth, and B, maybe getting a home playoff game. And I'll tell you right now, if you want to see both the East and West Columbus programs rebound, get them a home playoff game, get a chance for these communities and these fan bases to get excited and get behind these young men. And you'd be surprised what they can do when they got, a little bit of noise around them.
Right. 24-21, Red Springs over Whiteville in the 4th quarter.
Red Springs always tries to play spoiler, it seems like at this point in the year during that conference race.
49-26, South over Fairmont in the 3rd quarter.
I mean, you got a lot of good football. You got East Bladen up 35-24. There's no limit to the amount of permutations, as Franklin Davis would call it, as to what's possible in the conference race here at the end of the season. And I think the real spoiler is going to be you have South Columbus and East Bladen playing a big ball game right after South Columbus has to play Whiteville. It's going to be tough for those Stallions to stay up 2 weeks in a row.
2nd down and 6. Tyson will take it and does that little turnaround and once again picks up about another 3 or 4 yards. Let's get the based on that spot, he's
and they
right at it.
They are calling either for a measurement or they're calling for the, we're going to stop it at the clock because right now I tell you, if West Bladen can pick up this first down, this game is all but over.
So I think somebody called timeout. 3:13 left in the game. 32-24 is our score. And we will hit some spots.
E.W. Farmville and Son Feed, Seed, and Garden Center located at 205 Railroad Street in Tabor City has been serving customers since 1931. They carry a large selection of seed and locally grown plants for the garden and stock a variety of pet, feed, and outdoor supplies. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. The phone number is 653-2959. Jake Farmville is his family's 4th generation to serve the greater Tabor City area. Jake and his father, Leon, are proud to support CCCA athletic broadcasts.
First Bank provides financial products for both individuals and businesses. This includes checking and savings accounts, debit and credit cards, personal and business loans. First Bank also offers digital banking for your smartphone, tablet, and personal computer. First Bank has been in business since 1935, open Monday through Thursday, 9 until 5, Friday, 9 until 6. Tabor City Branch Manager Jessica Davis and her staff at 102 East 5th Street are glad to help bring you this evening's broadcast.
Okay, we are back. Quick sneak
and
up
there
the
it
middle.
is.
And
that's
he
all you gotta
is
do.
Gone, and that's all she wrote.
Quarterback sneak for about a 41-yard touchdown, and this one should be over.
I believe the man once said that puts an exclamation point on it.
38-24, and Sean Tyson can about seal this one up. That was a quick play, and up the middle he went. Get some special teams in here.
I say it looks good, really good for West Columbus right now, getting their 2nd win of the year. First conference win in a number of years. And this West Columbus program does look to be on the upswing. And good for these young men. They really stuck it out. I mean, they've been undermanned, undersized for a long time now. And getting a chance to see them see some success is, really exciting.
Getting to see something we hadn't seen all night. West Columbus going for 1. And there it is. That looked to be up and good. And number 87, Austin Booth. I think that was Austin Booth. He kicks that one through. And it is now 39-24. West Columbus up with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Again, nice ball game by both of these teams. No quit, neither one of them tonight. Really just, seems like West Columbus played the cleaner game, especially in the second half, and really just, shortened the game up in the second half, and it looks like they're going to come out with their 2nd win of the season.
Was there a flag on that play? I see the ref with one in their hand, and the team's coming back out.
We've seen some strange things tonight, brother.
We have.
I think it was a penalty. Let me change it again.
So they're going to have to re-kick as they're didn't see the call on the field, just saw the official standing with the flag. And Austin Booth will try it again to see if he can make it 39-24. The snap is down, the kick is up, but that one will not make it. And it is still a 14-point ball game with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Again, right now, if you're West Columbus, all you got to do is make sure you kick it deep, make them go the length of the field, and really force everything in front of you. The only thing that hurts you is if you get anybody behind you in that West Columbus secondary. So if I'm James Pierce, I'm going to be playing my guys 20, 30 yards deep.
How long was that run, guys?
Again, the kickoff here going to be very important if you're West Columbus. And I know we're used to these directional kicks, but if I'm West Columbus, I'm kicking this thing as far as I can get it.
Yeah, I am too on this one. I'm going to put this one as back far, and
I'm going to put this thing in the concession stand if I can hang it.
Yeah, I mean, you get beat, but I mean, I'm not going to give them the ball in 50 yards because one play and you can have it. You're back within a 6-point game. So Austin Booth is ready. And here we go. Let's see what they do. And he will, squib kick up the middle. And that one will be fielded, and that is number 28, McCoy. And McCoy's going to get it to about the 46-yard line.
McCoy, if he broke one more tackle, is going to take it
onside
kick all the way back to the house.
That's the dangers of that. I mean, he literally, that last guy, he's into Viking territory, if not in the end zone.
I think if you're not going to kick that and you're going to directional kick it, I kick it out of bounds at this point.
Yeah, I don't. That's dangerous.
The one thing that has hurt you if you're West Columbus has been the return game of West Bladen. I wouldn't let anybody touch it at that point.
I mean, you've already had one onside kick turn back for a touchdown. You don't need a second. Adams in the gun. There's the snap, and he drops back. He's going to get that one out to Brown.
Brown heard the defender coming and turned to look and see where he was and just lost concentration just for that 1 second.
So 2nd down and 10, 3 minutes left. Ball on the 46-yard line of West Bladen. West Bladen needing 2 scores to tie this one up.
They really got to get, they can't really be walking to the line like they're doing because they've got to get 2 scores. They got to get the first one. Offside the call.
So you don't want to give them yardage.
More importantly, you don't want to give them yardage with the clock stopped.
Yeah. So that'll make it, instead of 2nd and 10, it'll be 2nd and 5. Ball will get up to the 49-yard line of West Columbus.
And again, yardage with clock stopped does not help you if you're West Columbus.
There's the snap. Adams back to pass. Adams goes out, and this time it is caught by number 80, Drake. And Drake will get a first down and move to chains.
More importantly, clock stops if you're West Bladen, but you can't take too many plays to score the first touchdown, otherwise you ain't going to get a chance to score the second.
2:53 left in this one. 38-24 is our score. West Columbus leads.
You're going to precious seconds taking off right now.
Snap to Adams. Adams drops back to pass. Adams looking. Adams will drop it down, run. He's got a hole up the middle. And 2 West Columbus defenders, number 58, Kelly, and number 22, Schrum, bring him down.
And if West Bladen does not win this ballgame, it's not because of the efforts of that quarterback. He's given everything he's had tonight.
2:24 left here. West Bladen down to the 36-yard line. Quick pass once again out to number 80, Drake, and he falls down on about the 35.
Unfortunately, only a 1-yard game, and the clock's still running, and West Bladen needing every second. Can't afford to have, plays that we're not picking up chunk yardage.
3rd down and 5, under 2 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. There's the snap. Adams going deep, and he's got and almost picked off by number 23, Tavon Tyler.
Tavon Tyler extending to the length of his reach saves a sure touchdown from West Bladen.
Intended for number 4, Jeremiah Payton, and West Columbus on some solid defense. And we now have a 4th down and about 4, and this could be the final play of the game here.
1:44 to go. If not, it's going to be awful close.
Yeah, West Bladen will call timeout, and we'll take a spot.
Overby School Services is your home for Jostens products. Local Jostens representative Charles Overby offers an assortment of jewelry and regalia to commemorate your high school achievements and memories. Overby School Services partners with your school to provide graduation items like caps, gowns, and announcements. Charles Overby will be visiting your school soon. To learn more about Jostens products, they may be found online at jostens.com.
Tonight's game on WZCO is sponsored by Parks Thomas and the staff of Riegelwood Mutual Drug. Riegelwood Mutual Drug has been filling prescriptions, advising, and serving customers since 1989. Located just off Highway 7476 at the Columbus-Brunswick line.
Okay, we are back. 1 minute, 44 seconds left to go. Fourth in the ball game for West Bladen. And right now, it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to get past the sticks if you're West Bladen, if you want to stay in this ball game.
East Bladen 35, St. Paul's 24 final.
Here's a snap. Adams rolls left, throws back right, and it is incomplete. And that should be it. 140 left, and that'll be turned over on downs, and West Columbus should be able to run it out from here.
And I'll tell you, I think they had the right play call on. The pass was just a little bit off of where he wanted to throw it, and it was behind the receiver. And unfortunately for West Bladen, that looks like it's going to be the ball game. I mean, he got kind of torqued around. He's kind of struggling to get back up, but he made quite an effort to try to get back to the ball. Again, we look down the road. I think right now, if you're looking at playoff seeding, you've got to look to that West Columbus, East Columbus game here at the end of the season to determine who's going to possibly get a home game. Because right now there's still games with South Robb and with some of these other schools yet to be played. But we're talking about the possibility of one of these teams, of that game being a lot more meaningful than it's been in the last couple of years.
Right, and that's good. I'm glad to see that for these two teams because you and I have talked, and when we started this back in doing weekly stuff back in the 2012-2013 school year, East Columbus, they go 3 rounds deep that year and lose at the last second up in Albemarle. West Columbus a couple rounds. And, those first couple of years, they were, there were some playoff contentions there, and then it just kind of got into rebuilding for both. And it's been a long way coming, but, each team looking to possibly enter back in, and, that's a good sign for those two programs.
I mean, like you said, it's good for those fan bases, good for those communities, because when those are two really good communities about when they see success out of their young men and young women, they really get behind them, and it makes for some really exciting times in the community.
Right. 140 left here in this one, 38-24, West Columbus leads. They just got the ball back from turnover on downs, and it's on their own 35-yard line. Tyson will take it, sweep it out to Cisse. Cisse will go left side, keep it in bounds, and he'll almost get a first down on first down.
And he will actually get the first down and stop the clock, unfortunately.
Well, I guess that happens.
Right now, if I'm James Pierce, I don't know if I'm looking to try to maybe take a knee here or two and maybe make them use their timeouts. They are down 1 timeout, they're down to 2.
This one will, soon as they get ready, the clock will start back up. But, yeah, it's
They're just me taking these.
Are they working? Oh, they've got, I know what, there's an injury timeout on the other side.
Okay, and we look, as we said to you just a little bit ago, we will be off next week, and the following week we will be on the campus of South Columbus for another big ball game as we get closer to the end of the season. Got Stallion Classic is that morning after coming up. Then we have the East Columbus, West Columbus game. A lot of good football yet to be played. I know Kelly Jones is working on that basketball schedule every waking chance he gets, and a lot of good stuff coming up.
Yeah. You talk about being off next week. I'm off every week.
Okay, as long as we got the opportunity to talk. We kind of mentioned, kind of jokingly, it's Rod Lykin Appreciation Night. Unfortunately, Rod Lykins, it's going to be probably one of the last few ball games he does with us as he's kind of moving on to bigger and better things, as we say. Had an opportunity. He works with Skills USA at CCCA. Had a chance to take a more leadership role with that organization. Can you tell us a little bit about what's coming up for you, Rod?
Yeah, we've been able for the first time they're going to have 3 full-time employees, and I'm the new state membership coordinator. Today was my first official day, so I ended my CCCA career yesterday after a little over 7 years and 11 years if you go back to the early college days. But it's been a great run. Enjoyed it, and I look forward to these upcoming years. I want to be able to grow the state's programs in the state like the five of us grew CCCA's program. There's the snap, and Tyson will flip that one out to number 44, Sumter. And now Sumter going to get his name called on offense.
Hey, the work he's put in on defense, he kind of deserves
That's right.
that, I think.
So they're going to let him run the ball a little bit, and that'll keep the clock running. But, yeah, we're excited. Some new initiatives coming on, be in Atlanta for training next week, and going to spend these next 2 to 4 years. We really want to – Skills USA have done an outstanding job over the years growing, and each year growing by big numbers. And now that we have some extra people, we want to really put some numbers on there and make a run, let North Carolina grow and get closer to being one of the top states in the nation.
And I know the crew here thanks you a great deal for everything you've done for us here with these broadcasts. You've done a fantastic job. I mean, I learned at your knee. My first ball game was here just a few years ago, and I really appreciate everything you've done to, help teach me the ways to do this thing and do it well. So I appreciate everything, and I have a lot of respect for it, and I wish you the best of luck, my friend.
Appreciate it, and yeah, Kelly's done a lot with us, and he let me have some fun along the way, and I've enjoyed it, and I'll miss the Friday night football. Maybe not so much missing the basketball and freezing to death in baseball, but definitely will miss the Friday night football games.
And that was the last snap of the ball game. Our final score: West Columbus 38, West Bladen 24. West Columbus picking up their second win of the season.
Outstanding.
Exciting for those young men to really start getting this football program turned around. And West Bladen gave them everything they had tonight. A couple of mistakes here or there that were in this ball game. Nice ball game by both teams tonight. Really clean, really well played. And, looking forward to a great end of the season with these Friday night football telecasts.
Yeah, we'll see between especially the West and East game, West Columbus, East Columbus, and then South Columbus, East Bladen. Got a chance to see some really some quality football games and possibly some last-second wins.
Like they say, this is where it gets fun.
Right.
And the air is turning crisp. There's actually a distinct fall feel in the atmosphere right now. Now it's time for championship football here in southeastern North Carolina. And I'm telling you, where else would you want to be?
Right. It was so nice to get up this morning and actually feel like October instead of feeling like the middle of July. And hopefully the weather will get the football even more fired up, and it'll be a good end of the season.
All righty, our final score, West Columbus 38, West Bladen 24. We'd like to thank the crew from CCCA doing a fantastic job tonight on top of things all evening. I'd like to thank Kelly Jones. I'd like to thank pretty much everybody on our staff tonight. We've had a fantastic night here at West Columbus High School, and we look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks at the Corral, Civitan Stadium on the campus of South Columbus. Good night, and God bless.
South Main Street and Kuntz Medicine Mart on 7th Avenue in Chadron are locally owned community pharmacies. Both locations offer services that include conventional prescription filling, compounding, health screenings, immunizations, medical equipment, and free delivery. Tabor City and Kuntz Medicine Marts are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 until 6, and Saturdays, 8:30 till 3. They each now offer a mobile app for refills and pill reminders. Find out more by calling 653-4800 in Tabor City or 654-4194 for the Kuntz Medicine Mart store in Chadron.
Woodman Life Financial Representative David Pless wants you to know that Woodman Life is a fraternal, not-for-profit company. Second, Woodman values relationships, stewardship, community, and accountability and express its beliefs in the qualities Woodman hold most important. Let David Pless give you a full rundown of Woodman Life Insurance, annuities, and member benefits by calling 207-8042. Woodman Life and David Pless are proud to support CCCA sports broadcasts.
The Southern Sizzler Steakhouse, 1405 South Madison Street in Whiteville, is open Tuesday through Friday, 11 until 9, Saturday and Sunday, 10:30 until 9. The Southern Sizzler offers the opportunity for a buffet or to order from the menu. Lunch and dinner buffets are available every day with seafood on the buffet Friday and Saturday nights. Menu items include steak, burgers, and chicken. Ice cream is included with each meal. Brandon Collins and the Southern Sizzler staff are proud to sponsor Columbus County Broadcast.